control it. All right, let's take a look here. Hello, everybody. Oh, cat cam. Say hello. Say hello to Pepper. Say hello to her. Oh, yes, please. She's like, yes, please, pet me. I need the pets. This is what Pepper wants, the pets. We're going to give the dirties, my dirty little ladies, pets. Isn't everybody little? Yeah? You good? Do you want anything? Oh, yo. Oh, is my little lady? My little lady. Yeah, we're gonna be playing video games, Bobbies. Are you good? Good? Alright. I think she's good. She's good and happy. Okay. GameCube. Let's do it. Wind Waker. Let's do the Wind Waker. My little lady. What are you doing, little lady? She's just short being sweeties. Little sweeties. No. Alright, let me let everybody know that I'm streaming. Notifications. Hit everyone. Streaming live and taking calls. Hell yeah. Yeah. All right, let's play some. Well, it's okay, Bobbies. Come here. Come here. Look. Say hello. Say hello to the little lady. Little leaders. Yeah. Oh, that's what she likes. She likes this. She likes it. Isn't that right, the little duties? Yeah. Oh. All right. All right, Wind Waker. JI99A James says, first, hello. Why is my sound not on? Is my sound not on? Should be working. Hold on. I got to open the volume mixer and turn that on. Hell yeah, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking with the gas. Oh, I got to put this on the main. Put it on the main. Woo. All right, where were we? We were at local admin says enough pussy. Let's get to the humans Lamau. Wait. Why hello folks. Yay, early. Hello everybody. Okay, hold on. I gotta get into we gotta get into this. Yeah. Sup chat, sups first, hello. Just gonna avoid that. We're just gonna keep going. Yeah. We are taking calls. Phone numbers 202-998-5218. Call in. And by the way, if you guys have friends that like political debate topics, let them know. Let them know I am here taking calls. Do you have somebody that you would like to debate me? Is it your dad? Is it your dad? Let's see. Long time meander. Hi, Rose. How you doing, Rose? How you doing? How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a good day. I just got off work, so now I can just play this. Okay. Hey, Listen up, First Amender. Oh, Pepper, it's okay. You're not a... She thought I was yelling at her. Peppers, come here. Peppers. My goodness. Let's say hello to the daters. Hello, daters. Hello, daters. What are you? What? Oh. You okay? I love you. Oh. Aw, she's a little sweetie. So Rose says, nice to see you live. Heck yeah, heck yeah, heck yeah. Listen up, First Amender. There's a monster running the searchlight up there. If you could slay the monster, then just maybe the searchlight down. Oh, but you're unarmed, aren't you? All you have is a shield. If I were you, I'd try to use my shield to deflect the monster's blows and see if I could make it drop its weapon. If you did that, you could pick up its weapon with A. But that's just me. What'll you do? Probably that. Probably that. feel like that's the move, you know. Either that or I just, you know, lift and then toss this and then pick up one of these duties, and then we're gonna walk right on over. Hey, what up? Oh my! Here we go. Meow, meow. Ow. Can I, Willie? Can I just pick that up? All right, he's not very good at this. Got him. 1 rupee. 1 rupee. Whoa, you grew out your hair. I did grow out my hair. It's getting really long too. It's like getting crazy long. See how long it's growing? Oh my goodness. What do we even do when the hair's that long? It's honestly gotten, it's like a lot. I'm gonna let it grow out like a lot. Anyway, let's take a look here. Okay, we're done here. We could just throw this and then go to the next. No, can I jump and go up there? No, I can't. Can I go up over here? Maybe. Nah. Can I walk through here? Get through, just waddle on through. Oh, should I be on TikTok? I feel like I should be on TikTok as well. Yeah, let's get on TikTok. I don't like TikTok though. It's kind of like a pain in the ass. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of we've got George Fenton Yahoo deciding to try to dox me. Classic. Let's see here. All right. I'm gonna go live. And let's just make sure that, oh, gotta turn on the virtual camera, so that works. Okay, so I'm gonna hit go live. And hopefully this works. Live debate. Hashtag debate. Live hashtag debate. Go live. Okay, there we go. We are live. We're ready to go. AWOL Thought says, "Sup peeps? What's good? What's good? I hope everybody's having a good day. We're playing some Zelda while we wait for calls. I hope you guys don't mind my commentary while I just kind of faff about, you know. No, I'm saying I'm just gonna faff. We like to faff around here, you know. Once in a blue moon, we're gonna faff it up. Just faffing around. we've got somebody who just joined as a guest here. Let me pull up the multi-guest. I'm not sure if they can... Okay, we don't have any requests, so okay, we'll wait for that, I suppose. Greetings, 1stAmender. Hoping for a good show tonight. Yep. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull something up super fast. Control H. Come on, pull up my history. Control H. Where's my Control H? Highlights? Oh, I think like TikTok's collecting my Control H. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Hold on, I'm just gonna check something super fast. Open. Okay, let's see here. All right, back to it. Green areas are the ones you visited. The flashing area is your current location. Tilt up and down to view other floors. Okay. I got the map. Do we exit through the bottom? I don't know. We don't. We go up this way. No, this is where you get captured and you get thrown in jail. This is the spot. But we don't need to worry ourselves with that stuff. Let's see, we've got James and AWOL talking, saying I got to talk about Pragmata. Pragmata. All right, I think we could just walk through this door. We end up on the other side. Erickson Martins is in the is on the TikTok. Hello, Erickson. Welcome. Please tell me everybody saw Rachel Wilson destroy Brian Shapiro the other night. I don't think Rachel Wilson can destroy anything. She destroys herself with her own ridiculous positions. I mean, let's take a look here. Okay, we're going to grab this and we're going to toss it. We're just going to grab one of these and we're going to swing at him. You got whack. Just give him a go whack. Just give him a go whacky-doo. Bah. Okay, done. Wow, look at that. You got a joy pendant. You could keep it in your spoils bag. These pendants are said to flock those who spread joy like butterflies to nectar-filled blossoms. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, now we just got to go to the next one, which is over there. But I think to get to that one, oh, you know what? I think we're good to just like walk through. I think we're good. We could just like walk right through. Should be good anyway. Let me, got to get in a burl. You know what I'm saying? Rachel Wilson's worldview precludes her own input. Yeah, 100%. 100%, right? She's like, oh, I can argue and be like a horrible human being. But also women shouldn't like talk in front of like men. In fact, I like told her to shut up and she's like, okay. Like, bro, you got, this is like Queen of Stockholm syndrome. It's horrendous. Let's see. Ooh, phone call. All right, here we go. You're on the line with 1stAmender. Hello? Hello? You're on the line with 1stAmender. Hello? Anybody there? Let me make sure my settings are correct. They are correct. They heard me perfectly. They just didn't say anything. We got Riddy Raddies. There's little Riddy Raddies. Where do we go? Can't go through there. So we're going to go through here. We're going to pick this up and we're just going to... Damn it, I got too close to him. I got too close. Not good. Not good. Dang. Got too close. Okay, let's try that again. Minute, bip, bip, bip. Ooh, look at that. I think we can just get right out of here with... It's got to be in that pot, you know. I bet you throw it. Yeah. And we're just gonna crouch and just we're gonna wiggle on right through if that's okay. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Boop, beep, boo, boo, boo. Boop, beep, boo, boo, boo. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Boop, beep, 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 beep. Boop, beep, 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 beep. Gonna wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Go this way, way. Well, I would imagine we're going to let go here. 100% getting the Steam controller. Says reptile dysfunction. Is it a good controller? I've heard so many people talking about it and I'm just kind of like, listen, my controller works fine. I don't need another controller. I'm good. My controller is fabulous. I also have the new Switch 2 controller, Pro controller. And man, I love that controller. It's a great controller. Zero issues with that. What debate are y'all talking about, says Bobro. I believe they're talking about some sort a Rachel Wilson debate, but I'll be honest, like just Rachel Wilson like talking is like already there's your problem right there. All right, can I make it through without getting caught? We're gonna find out. Whoop. Okay, we're gonna get through here. I like rupees. Wow. Wow, we got rupees. We're rooping it up. Yo, you have it where viewers cannot hear you? What? Unvectoron says viewers cannot hear me? No, my microphone is working. Is there a problem? Should be working. Let me just make sure my mic is good. I mean, I believe it's good. I think we're fine. I think yeah, we're fine. Rachel Wilson's point of view world is basically auto-losing because it is objectively wrong and mostly stupid. 100%. 100% cow crapper. You are 1000% correct on that one. All right, everybody, here we're going to do. We're going to all grab this barrel and we're going to go this direction. And we're just going to wait. We're going to wait. Ooh. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look. Whoa. I love how wiggly they are. They're very, very wiggly, I think. Very, very... They got the wiggles, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I think we're... Go. Open. Open door. Hold on a sec. I just realized something. No, not that. Don't move that. Give me a sec. Link. I think it's a link. And we're... No, not that. Oh my God. Hold on. I'm gonna lock that in place. No, not that. Don't move that. Why are you doing this? Like when we call you, the streamers cannot hear us? Yeah, they can. Yes, they can. Come on, where is the... Come on, where is it? Ah, you know what? I think that's it. All right, I have to unlock it. All right, now I can just like move it down here. We're going to move that. There we go. Hopefully that helps to make it look a little better. Put that way up top, and I think we're good. Okay, cool. I'm gonna lock this. Okay. Here we go. There's Bants. Get in here. Oh, nope. It's not. Well, we can't break that. Oh boy. Well, there's more there, so we're gonna get into the barrel. Just gonna wait right here. Weird, because I tried calling. Yeah, the phone number is 202-998-5218. There's also the multi-guest thing. I think. Let me. Oh, there it is. You're on the line with 1stAmender.
Hi, yes, my name is Joe, and I was wondering, why are you leftists so violent?
Why are leftists so violent? I don't espouse any amount of violence.
Why does it matter? When did I say you? What does that have to do with anything?
Well,
why are you all leftists so violent? Why is the leftist ideology so violent?
So I'm a leftist.
Yeah,
but I'm not violent. Anyway,
I'm a white guy. That doesn't mean I'm a white guy. That doesn't mean I'm Ted Kaczynski killing people. I'm still asking you, why are you leftists so violent?
I personally am not violent. I can't speak for other people.
Your ideology represents violence, so why would you go with an ideology?
What in my ideology represents violence?
Have you been gone the last few years?
Can I get your name? Like,
I already said Joe.
Joe. All right, Joe. Okay, so you're saying that leftism is violence?
Yes.
Okay.
You can't defend any of your views, so you have to kill Charlie Kirk. You lost an election, so you have to continue to target Donald Trump.
Me?
Is
or
there
are
a
you
reason
talking about
why
like
you
crazy
guys can't
people?
defend any of your views and that you have to revert to violence?
Are you talking about me, or are you referring to like crazy people?
I'm talking about your entire leftist ideology. You leftists represent violence right now. That is what you guys are doing.
Okay, well, I do not espouse any amount of violence, and I've even said multiple times, like, hey, I don't want Trump dead.
I don't care what you say.
I don't want anybody to kill Trump.
You're going along with an ideology that is espousing violence.
I wouldn't go along with the KKK
because they go with violence. You are within a leftist organization.
I'm not in favor of the KKK, and the KKK voted Trump. Just FYI.
Did they?
Yeah.
Tell me one KKK member you know.
What? The KKK overwhelmingly supported Trump.
Where? Where is it? Where do you get this data? Who's going around and asking? I don't even know where to find a KKK person.
Trump. Hold on.
Can you tell me where to find a KKK person?
See. Okay, give me one second.
Can you tell me where to find a KKK member?
You just first of all, chill, right? Like you're the first call.
Can you tell me where to find a KKK member?
Can you just give me a moment?
Yes or no?
You should go to the nearest Republican party.
So right here it says, and this is just AI overview, so you can take it with a grain of salt. But what it says here
why would I give a fuck about AI overview?
What it says here specifically
is... Yeah, you're right. I don't care about AI overview, so try again.
Did the KKK support Trump? So there was a 2016 endorsement
You're right.
in November of 2016.
I don't care about AI overview, so give me a better answer.
I have to mute you. I have to mute you because you seem to be incapable of having a conversation. So I have to mute you for just a moment. But if you look right here, in November 2016, The Crusader, a newspaper affiliated with the Ku Klux Klan, published an article with high praise for Donald Trump's campaign, which was widely reported as an endorsement. And the Trump campaign rejected this support, calling the publication repulsive and stating the views did not represent their campaign. There's David Duke support. Former KKK leader David Duke supported Donald Trump during his 2016 campaign, stating that Trump's platform aligned with his own views. Trump was criticized for not immediately disavowing the support, though he later did so. In the 2020 election, while individual white supremacists and former Klan members continued to show support for Trump's reelection, there is no evidence as a formal 2020 endorsement by the KKK organization, while some circulating images claiming such support being found to be fake or satirical. And the KKK's newspaper in 2016 stated its support was based on a desire to see a white Christian republic and not because of an official endorsement of the Republican Party. All right. So now that we have proof here,
where's
we
this
know for a
boogeyman
fact
KKK? Hey, where's this boogeyman KKK? Can you point to them?
the South.
Can you show me where they're at?
The
I don't
South?
believe they exist.
They do exist.
Why? Then show me where they are.
Does the
I can point to you to where all these leftist lunatics are.
Yeah. So
show me where the KKK is. Where am I supposed to see the white supremacy that you guys freak out
deep
about?
South. A lot of them are in the rural deep South.
I've lived in Florida. I've lived all over America.
So
where in the South specifically?
A majority exists in
Name the city,
Tennessee.
name the zip code, name the person.
A majority exists in Tennessee. I don't have an exact zip code for you, and I don't have an exact person, but the KKK does exist in
I can play this game too. All leftists want conservatives dead. I am a leftist. Because I
don't want conservatives dead.
So did I say all or said? Okay, so yeah, all leftists do.
I am a leftist.
The motherfucker literally just said,
I don't want conservatives dead. I don't want them dead.
Well, you can talk out of both sides of your face. Your actions speak a lot louder than words. You don't disavow any of the bullshit
I disavow
going on.
any amount of violence. I don't want
And
Trump
you
dead.
still
I didn't
go
want
with the
Charlie Kirk
leftist
dead.
You still go
because
with
I
the
believe
leftist.
that it is better than what the Republicans are
killing
arguing.
their political opposition.
I don't
you
agree
think they're
with
the
any,
better
with
option.
I don't agree with any political violence.
They're
you
the
and I are
ones
in agreement
committing
here.
it.
We do not
and you're
espouse
still going with
political
it.
violence. We don't like
The
political
left
violence.
is the ones that are going with the violence, and you are like, hey, they're doing the violence. Let's keep going with them.
Yeah. So what if I told you that it's the right that actually does the most violence? What if I told you that?
Name one incident aside from your love of January 6th.
No. Well, according to FBI crime statistics, it turns out that overwhelmingly the right is violent.
Oh, you mean the statistic that counts fucking prison violence, you retard?
Hey, chill with the R slur. We're on TikTok.
I don't give a. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't mean. I understand that. I get that. Yeah. You're correct about that. I'm sorry about. I'm not trying to get you demonetized like that. That's not what I want. That's
fair enough.
And I pure hate those. I pure hate that constraints.
Me too. I mean, I'd prefer we could just have the conversation. Anyway, listen, I'm a part of the left, and I don't want Trump dead, and I don't want Charlie Kirk dead. I don't want any of that to happen. I mean, do I think Charlie Kirk was a bad person? Do I think Donald Trump is a bad person? Yeah. I think they're hurting.
What makes Charlie Kirk a bad person?
Well,
what makes Charlie Kirk a bad person?
Well, he specifically said that he wanted to get rid of the Civil Rights Act, and he had a lot of negative things to say about MLK. Despite the overwhelming achievement. Why should we have the Civil Rights Act?
Yes.
To ensure the equality of minorities.
That's not happening.
That was happening prior to the Civil Rights Act.
You're the ones that keep saying that it's not happening. So how you're the ones that freak out about racial segregation, like all this abuse to black people and stuff during when we have civil rights. So clearly something's not really working out well from your guys' argument.
Joe, when I look all around me.
Wait a second. You're the ones that are espousing that racism
all right, I have to
is
mute
a huge.
You for a second. You have to chill, man. So Joe, when I look around me, ever since I've always noticed that there are no fires around my neighborhood. I mean, there just happens to be a fire station that was installed recently, but I have not seen any fires. So why have a fire station? Do you see the problem with your argument?
No, I have no idea what the hell you're trying to say.
So prior to the Civil Rights Act, there was rampant discrimination of minorities, and then the Civil Rights Act made that illegal.
Okay.
So you're saying that you're not seeing you're not seeing discrimination
No, I see
now,
the civil
but the
rights
reason
as- I
why
don't see
is
the civil
because
rights
of
as-
the Civil Rights
The civil
Act.
rights movement, in my eyes, is not about race. It is at all.
Have
It's
you
about
looked at the
Democrats
titles of the Civil
consolidating-
Rights Act?
It's about Democrats consolidating a voting bloc. Period.
No.
That's all it was. It had nothing.
Are you
Black
aware of what
community
the,
is worse off now
Are
than
you
when
aware
the
of
civil
what
rights
the
started.
Civil Rights Act does?
The black community
All right.
right
I
now
have
is
to mute you. Hey, dude, you gotta chill. Like you're going 1,000 miles an hour, and we can't even have a conversation. So I'm gonna ask you simply: do you know what the Civil Rights Act does?
the black community is worse off now than they were prior to the civil rights.
That's empirically false.
Okay, give me the data where they're doing better.
The black community is way better off now than they were back then by virtually
They
every
are?
metric, from
Go ahead,
education
show me where.
to business to
What-
monetary
which
gain
metric?
to
Tell
pretty
me
much
which
to
metric.
health outcomes. Pretty much everything is better.
Then why
Yes.
are they the ones that are collecting all the welfare in the urban cities? And they're all
Because
the
there
single,
still
they're the
exists
ones that are
because there still
committing most
exists
of the crimes.
the ripples of
Weird.
redlining.
They're the ones committing the most crimes, yet they're doing so great. Something's conflicting here, there,
Crime
buddy.
is down.
Why? Because they don't report it?
No, crime is down.
Why? Because they don't report it?
No, crime is down because honestly, it's likely because we pulled the lead out of the air. But there does exist stratified communities in 2026 where, because of redlining laws in the past that only had been recently been removed roughly 40 or 50 years ago, there's still majority black populations which actually receive more pollution than what exists with white communities. For example,
And why
lead
did-
contamination in the air.
Okay,
Lead is
your
known
problem
to
is I don't-
increase aggression
Except
among is known to increase aggression among people and causes people to not be able to think properly. And so
Okay,
if you
I
have an
just
increased
said
amount
that
of
I do
lead in
not
the air
agree.
in the ghetto areas, then that would lead to it being more violent. So my
I
argument
lived in
is, hey,
urban
let's stop the
areas, and they've been
stratification.
I've lived in urban areas, and they're degrading over time. So you can't give me this bullshit that the black community is doing better.
All right, let's pull it up. Are black communities doing better after the Civil Rights Act? Simple question, right? It's an open-ended question. Following the Civil Rights Act of 1964, black communities have seen significant progress in their legal rights, political representation, and the growth of the middle class, alongside improved life expectancy and reduced infant mortality.
Yeah, you just looked up Google something. That doesn't mean shit to me, bro.
However-
you just randomly Google something. That doesn't mean
Yeah, I
shit
mean,
to me.
but
I
here's
can
the thing,
also
right?
go
Like, here's
dig
the
for
thing. If
information,
you are correct about this, then what I ought be able to find is that when I Google the thing, that it turns out the opposite thing that I'm thinking of should pull up. In which case, I would have to acknowledge your point
Okay, how about
and
this?
say, okay,
Go
you're right,
this
I'm
route.
wrong. But
How
the
about
problem
look at
is
this?
that when
Look
I
at-
Google
look
the
at this.
thing, it
Can you
turns
tell me
out
this? Look up-
that you were wrong
Can you
about
do-
this. Black
do
communities
unemployment
are
rate.
better
Do
off
unemployment
post Civil
rate.
Rights Act.
do unemployment rate pre-civil rights and post-civil rights
Unemployment pre-civil rights versus post-civil rights?
for black community.
Unemployment pre-civil rights versus post-civil rights. Pre-civil rights, black workers face systemic exclusion with high unemployment, often hidden by limited data and the exclusion of agricultural domestic workers from support systems. Post-civil rights, black unemployment
there
rate
are-
has
yeah,
remained
but hold on a
consistently at
second,
about
right there,
2
right
to
there. They're
2.5
already-
higher than,
that's
times
already
higher
an
than the
inter-
white
that's an
race,
already-
highlighting a
that doesn't
persistent
work. They
structural
already-
gap.
Within the first sentence, they already discredit their entire thing by saying there's hidden data. So I can't even take that at face value.
I mean, again,
If there's
all I'm
hidden
doing
value,
is
why would I
Googling
take
exactly what you asked me to Google, and then I'm reading it back to you.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I'm
All right, so
asking
you have to
Google-
acknowledge that black people are better off post-Civil Rights Act than pre-Civil Rights Act.
I don't agree.
Okay, but then you would just be going against the facts. Like you may as well be going outside and say gravity doesn't exist.
Did you hear what you said in the beginning? You said hidden data. You said hidden data. So they're making up bullshit, dude.
No, they're not.
So why would I go? Did it say hidden data or not?
Coming from the Economic Policy Institute.
Did it say hidden data or not?
Sitting there.
Did it say hidden data or not, dude?
Are you okay, Joe? Joe, it sounds like you need to
answer my question.
I don't know,
directly. Did it say hidden data? Hey, did it say hidden data or not?
Yes, it does say that, but I don't think that
So
matters.
then, what the fuck are we talking about, man? I don't give a fuck about your stupid
it doesn't
random
happen,
Google
but it
search
does.
with that. Then
I mean,
it
all I did,
data.
you asked me to
correct.
Google
I don't care
unemployment
about that
pre-civil
Google
rights
search
versus
that you
post-civil
had.
rights, and then I pulled up from the Economic Policy Institute says. So, I mean, I don't know, just be wrong, I guess.
By hidden data.
Anyway,
I don't
so
give a
was
fuck
the
if
Civil
you think
Rights
I'm
Act
wrong.
a good thing, Joe? Did the Civil Rights Act help black people?
No, it didn't. It's actually
Okay.
destroying them, and it's creating more single mothers and making more poverty for them.
Yeah,
They're killing each other at higher rates right now.
I think you're brain rotted, my dude. I highly
don't
recommend
your
reading a book.
pejoratives don't prove anything, you dude.
Read
Your
a book.
pejoratives don't prove
learn,
anything.
Try to
Your
understand
pejoratives
different
don't
perspectives.
mean anything.
Okay, dude. Do you have anything else
So
for me?
do better, huh?
Okay. Do you have anything else for me, Joe?
Yeah, I would like to ask. Let me see. Is this a fair assessment that the difference between the left and right is that you guys are for entitlements and degeneracy, where the right is for dignity and duty?
Jesus Christ.
No.
Why?
I don't know what number one, what you mean by degeneracy. If you mean that people ought to be able to live their life as they see fit, provided that there is
your entire world. Here, I'll explain.
Right, Joe.
Your
I gotta hang out. We gotta move on. We gotta move on. It was nice talking to you.
If I want to
Joe?
do it,
Appreciate
I should. Well, yes, I understand. You got to run away from this because you guys don't have any fucking morals.
No, I thought it was a good
Wilson
stopping
destroys
point.
you all the fucking time. All you leftists get ruined.
I think it's time to let him go.
Yeah. Have a good day, dude.
Is there a reason he's growing and you've stayed stagnant for the last fucking 10 years?
Dude, it's like it's just amazing to me how right-wingers are just so fucking brain-rotted. It's like, dude, they have zero fucking education.
What is wrong with them?
They just don't live in the land of facts, man. They just live in the
He
land
asked
of,
me to
like,
Google
whatever the
it.
fuck they believe.
He asked me to Google it, and then I Google it, and it says the exact opposite of what he thinks it says, and then that's wild. All right.
That's him again. I bet it's him again.
You're on the line with 1stAmender.
Yo, what's up, First? Can you hear me all right?
Hi, is this Joepio?
No, this is James, bro.
James, all right, James. What you want to talk about?
What's good, man? For the record, we don't claim that guy. That guy was a little unhinged, even for your show. Yeah, we don't claim that guy. I'm sure he's a nice guy, but holy shit, guy.
That guy was a nice guy?
I'm sure
Holy
outside
crap.
of talking to you, he was a nice guy. But way to kick off the show, Joe. We appreciate it. But I'm gonna try to bring it back to focus. Let's talk the Pragmata drama that's been going on, if I could. Are you familiar with any of this?
The what drama?
Pragmata drama about the video game?
No, I don't know anything about it.
Okay, well, long story short, it's a game. You play an astronaut, and you befriend a android toddler. I'd say she's probably, I don't know, six years old. And you have this dynamic, this father-daughter type of, relationship. And apparently it's a really good game, really good storyline. But the left has been tripping out about this. And I wanted to read something if I could. I'm driving, so I'll try to make it as succinct as possible. But it's a ex-post from Mary Morgan. She's affiliated with Tim Pool. And this is her criticism about the game. So she says, childless men do not have paternal instincts the same way that childless women have maternal instincts. Men first experience paternal instincts once they have their own children. And typically, those paternal instincts are only ever felt from their own children and no one else. Men are not nurturers. Men don't gush over cute kids in public. Men don't have baby fever. If a man wants to possess a child for any other reason than being a product of his own lineage, he is likely a predator. And he'd be taking the feminist and racial gender abolitionist position to protest any of the above points.
I mean, I'm not a gender. What is this? What are you reading? What are you reading out?
So it's a post by Mary Morgan saying that for men to enjoy this video game is giving hints of PDF activity, and it's also, in her contentions, men aren't nurturers. So it kind of goes to a full point to where, if you know who Shoe on Head is, she had a video talking whether or not men have a biological clock. Of course, not the same way as women, but do men have a biological clock? So since you're not familiar with the controversy going on with the game, I'll just ask you, do you think men have a paternal instinct or have a biological clock similar to women?
A biological clock, I don't think so, but a paternal instinct, of course. Of course men have paternal instincts.
So you think it'd be foolish if someone was to suggest that men aren't capable of being nurturers, and if you end up playing this game, it's just
I mean, raising
activity.
a child is a team effort.
Right. So do you think, so interestingly enough, we can see, I think the conversation between men and women has gone so far where we have women now coming out and saying, actually, I don't want to do the 9 to 5. Actually, I want a man to come and take care of me, and I want to come home to a family. And actually, I'm getting sick of this 50-50. I'm too cute to work, long story short. And on the other side, you have men that totally have said, you know what, I'm not interested at all, because anything I do is seen as toxic. Anything that I can provide, she can provide herself, or so they claim. So it's funny that we're looking at...
That's up to individuals to decide on how they want to go about that, right? Like, I mean, if the mom has to work, then they have to work. But if they, can stay at home, they can stay at home. It's dependent on the person, I guess.
Yeah, but I think the overall over meaning is that, the critics are calling men creepy if they're playing this game and all of a sudden have an urge like, I want to start a family, I want to be married, I want to have kids, I want to have a wife, so on and so forth. To where we can even look at, I was trying to get you to see an article by the New Statesman that was showing that a majority of, women, especially 18 to 30, maybe it was 20 to 30, have a negative view on men and a negative view on masculinity. And men nowadays can't do anything, you know what I'm saying, without it being, toxic, without it being, you're a creeper or you're a gooner or whatever the case may be. And I say that, even when it comes to the conversations you have on the manosphere, the manosphere was a response to what was going on. It wasn't it was the catalyst, it wasn't the cause.
I think if you like the game, then play the game. I don't know why we're getting so upset over nothing.
For real, there's people that would say that it's inappropriate to play the game, but, have nothing to say when it comes to, kids going to drag shows and stuff like that. So I think it's a little ironic. My other thing I wanted to bring up was, did you see the news with the SPLC?
The Southern Poverty Law Center and the Trump administration now going after the SPLC.
Apparently they were so desperate for racism that they were funding it, and they were, funding these protests and sending, agitators out.
You think that the SPLC was the racist organization, not the other way around?
I mean, I think the SPLC has an interest in keeping these types of instances going around. So it wouldn't be odd to me that they would fabricate something. I mean, if Trump can't even go to a White House Correspondents' Dinner or whatever the fuck it was,
Southern
and
Poverty
get shot
Law
at without
Center
people.
is a nonprofit organization dedicated to being a catalyst for racial justice in the South and beyond, working to dismantle white supremacy, strengthen intersectional movements, and defend human rights. They achieve this through litigation, education, and monitoring hate groups. This is from the Department of Justice.gov.
Right, but basically they're just a bunch of lawyers. But if you look at it, they were funding.
I guess what's wrong with that though?
But it's the tactic. So they were funding certain instances of creating these. They were creating, these. They would go to protest and have a group go, and they would pay for the counter protests to go there. It's the same type of shit that we see all the time. Where you have a group, you embed within the group, you say, hey, actually, maybe you should go do something to that building that you were talking about, because no one else will. And they do that, and they keep the pockets fat of the people that are on the dole. But you got into not a very productive one, not your fault, with the other guy talking about.
You're breaking up really bad. I don't know why you're breaking up, but you are.
Can you hear me now?
No, I think I got to close out of Quo for a second. Can you call back?
Yeah, I'll call back.
All right. I don't know why it does this.
You had this issue sometime in the past, if I remember.
Yeah, normally
correctly,
I just
right?
close out of
like
it and reopen it. It helps. Let me pull it up. All right, here we go. There, I got it back up. If we call back, James, 202-998-5218.
By the way, it's like regarding the SPLC, I mean, it's fairly clear and straightforward. And, the Trump administration is going to be in the same place where they were with like Letitia James and all the other like bogus things, because they literally just were paying informants. Like literally they were paying informants, and they were getting the information from the informants and giving it directly to law enforcement. That's all they were doing, which is like something that everybody knew they were doing for a very fucking long time.
Yeah. Anyway, do you think I could get? Do you think I can get by in playing this game? What do you think? What do you think? I think I can.
Dude, what game is this?
What do you mean? What game is this?
Oh, dude, you should play the one that I sent you like a long time ago.
What?
I don't like to play that one.
This is Wind Waker. You don't like Wind Waker?
I've never played it.
You've never played Wind Waker? Shit.
Oh. I only play good games.
What? Legend of Zelda Wind Waker is a great game.
Yeah, I've never played it. Dude, I told you I've never played any Legend of Zelda games.
Oh man, you gotta play it. We are taking calls, by the way. Phone number is 202-998-5218. Give me 1 second. Come on now. Can this guy leave? Like leave. Just leave. Okay, I think he's leaving.
Dude,
okay,
fuck off.
We're going
Oh,
this
by
way.
the way, it's like I wanted
Ow.
to let you know.
Okay.
It's like for TikTok,
Here we go. Phone call. Here
if
we go.
people are driving, you have to ask them to stop. Because otherwise you might be booted.
You're on the line with 1stAmender.
Hello.
Hello? Can I get your name?
My name's Jacob. You spoke to me last week on the Maoist. I'm sorry.
Jacob the Maoist.
That's right. I'm not going to yell at you, though. Sorry.
Okay. What did you want to talk about?
Nothing related to Mao, unfortunately.
What?
I said nothing related to Mao, unfortunately.
That's good.
Yep.
That's a good start.
Good start. Yeah, I mean, I think we'll just go in circles on that, so I don't really want to talk about that, really. What I was going to ask you about was another thing on your list. It's kind of it branches out a little bit, but my main question is, like, you have this thing about the woman. I don't remember her name. I just remember the thing on your list. Gorlock the Destroyer. Do not remember her name. I have no problem with her identity at all. Like, that's not something that bothers me in any way. I think people should be able to live the way they want to live in that sense.
Yeah.
But your comment says that, like, to me, I don't think how she like she goes on these podcasts, right? These like the whatever podcasts, or whatever, by that guy. I don't know his name. He sucks. But like, do you think like engaging with people like that, people who are just completely in bad faith, is at all like a necessary thing to do? Like, do you think it helps like people for her to like sort of, I don't know, like she knows that when she goes on something like that, she's going to be ridiculed, she's going to be made fun of, she's going to be made a mockery of, and whatnot. Do you think that at all like helps the trans community?
I mean, people don't really associate her that much with the trans community, even though she is trans. It's kind of interesting, but I think they just like associate her because of the way she looks. You know,
Yeah,
that's why they called her Gorlock the Destroyer.
Yeah. I mean,
with that being said, I don't know. I think she's great. I do. I think that like she plays into it. She knows what she looks like, and she don't really give a crap what other people think, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, that's totally fine. I kind of want to get to like the broader point is what I'm trying to make is like I saw that you did a debate with some anti-evolutionists and whatnot. Like I think debating that guy Joe that I just watched. I mean, it's utterly pointless. Like I think like these people are completely so far gone that you cannot change their mind.
In order to get a larger following, you have to engage.
Yeah.
You know, like I just recently, I believe that I'm being offered a debate with Kent Hovind.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
Like I'm gonna like that. All that's gonna do is just increase my overall user base, right? It puts my name on the map. It's like, oh, he's that guy with the glasses that debated Kent Hovind. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah.
So I think I think it's fine. Like I'm very small right now, so it's not like I'm platforming, you know, somebody small who's being super hateful. It's like I am small and I'm trying to get bigger. So
yeah. I mean, debating someone like Kent Hovind makes complete sense. That's a name that people know. I know it like from that guy, Professor Dave. You know him probably.
Yep, I love Professor Dave. One of my favorite YouTubers.
Yep, he's a good guy. I like his politics in general. And that's what last time like I remember after I ended my call, you're like, oh, he's a Maoist. And he said we agree on things. I agree. Probably 100% of your social beliefs. Like I do not think people should be discriminated against for their race, their sex, their identity in any way whatsoever. Yeah, and that's what I was meaning by that. And the other thing is it kind of what I want to get to is do you think like a passive or like passivism, like voting and whatnot, do you think that is the only meaningful way to reach like a like I don't know your exact beliefs, like I really don't. You call yourself a leftist.
I mean, it's not the only like viable way. I mean, obviously it can be done through violence, but I don't advocate for that.
No,
like just because it is a valid pathway doesn't mean we ought strive for that pathway. I'm sure if you wanted to stop all murders, if all humans were dead, there would be no murders, you know, like,
sure.
I mean, it's a viable pathway. It's just not what we should do.
You know? No, yeah. I get what you mean. You're saying like, you want to take the the easiest way first, like in voting and whatnot.
Well, it's not really like an easiest way. Honestly, it's harder to win over people's minds than it is to just like to violently overthrow them. I just think it's better. I think it's better for everybody if we just try to change people's minds. It's kind of why I like to have discussions with people, and I always work on my own epistemology and making sure that my viewpoints are solid.
Yeah. And like, I think that, like, I just, to me, like, I'm a young guy, and I'm not going to reveal my exact age for whatever reason, but I'm young. And to me, throughout my life, I mean, I've voted in 2 different elections, so that can give you something to latch on to. But I voted in 2 different elections. I don't see there being a meaningful change, and really honestly, what I see happening in the next election is there'll be a Democrat that wins, right? And then I see 4 years after that a Republican winning again. I see people just swinging back and forth. I think America is an ultra reactionary nation. I think that people have short-term memories for these type of things, and I don't see that there's going to be a meaningful change without at least a third party or a fourth party that really stirs things up. What do you think about that?
I don't think it's going to happen. Not anytime soon.
But not happening, and like you thinking not it's going to happen is one thing. But do you think it's the means? Like do you think like change can come from within the Democratic Party to move things forward towards a more
progressive wing?
fair
Yeah.
society?
Yeah.
What was that? I'm sorry.
I do. I do think that
Okay.
the Democrats can move in a more progressive range. Yeah.
So, like, would you say that, like I really had a lot of hope in Zoran, right? When I heard about his campaign and like what he believed in, as he's like pro-Palestinian, he said he called himself a democratic socialist. That's a huge step in America if there's going to be an actual democratic socialist to be elected.
He was elected.
He was elected. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm saying that I think he's been a little bit co-opted by the Democratic Party, the DNC, and their ideology. That's much more just protectionist, and it's not very it's not as strong as I would like it to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I see happening with just every one of these people. I mean, AOC has had a lot more left-leaning politics than she does now. I think she's a lot more to the center than she was when she first got in. I just see that happening over and over again, and I don't think that can be stopped.
I think it's important to be kind of shrewd about this stuff, cunning with it. I think that's very important.
Yeah. So like, but in being shrewd, don't you think that like the best way to do it is outside of the Democratic Party, where you don't have these for lack of a better term, an overlord ahead of you, like, who's like trying to get you to go one way or the other.
I just don't see a third party winning anytime soon. And I say this as I used to be a libertarian. Thank you, Escape Key, by the way, on TikTok, sending me a rose and a GG. Appreciate that. Yeah, I used to be a libertarian, and I had this idea that maybe there would be a third party win. I just don't see it anytime soon. I think the Whigs, out of the entire United States history, the Whigs won once.
Yeah.
And that's it. It's been Republicans and Democrats since.
Yeah, I think it's very defeatist to do that, though. I think it's just...
No, I just think that the Democrat Party would just become more progressive, because I think that's what's popular. I think people want to see, like, a more progressive Democrat side.
I would agree that there's a growing portion to it, but we see in the 60s, like the 60s is a time of great progress in America. Civil Rights Act, as you were talking about with that lovely man, Joe. There was a lot of progress then, right? And then in the 70s hit, and violence explodes in urban communities. There's a bunch of murder. I mean, it's gone way down since then.
Give me a quick second. I got to deal with something. Hold on.
Sure.
Hang tight. Let me see if I can mute. I'm gonna mute you for a sec. Hang tight.
No problem.
I'm so sorry about that. I'm back. Yeah, so it looks like the doxers keep trying to send pizzas my way. Honestly, I feel bad for the pizza guy. Poor pizza guy. I mean, the number
worst.
one, the pizza place, they basically just sink the cost. That and like the pizza guy, he gets nothing, you know. So the only people that are suffering are just the pizza people. And I tell them, hey, don't deliver a pizza here unless it's paid for. And I've told them over and over not. Anyway, so go, continue, Jacob. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's all right. Don't worry about it. I was worried that it was Joe out there with a problem.
No.
But
nobody ever is gonna. I don't think anybody is ever gonna show up to the house because it's like if they do that, then I mean they're going to prison.
Yeah,
that's what's gonna happen. Like,
yeah,
like all I'm doing is saying, hey, everybody, women should have equal rights. And then they're like, you freaking tranny lover. Like they're awful.
You're
it's
so
terrible.
Violent for saying that.
Yeah. I'm sorry that people are mean to you. I mean, it's just the way the world is, I guess. But what I was saying was, I mean, you see in the '60s, right? There's all these social movements that are going on. The free love movement, the hippies, all of that, Civil Rights Act. I mean, the Black Panthers were around then, of course. All these people trying to do their best, and then you see these are the boomers, right? These are these young people. They grow up into the boomers, and the boomers are some of the most conservative people out there. I mean, in ways, economically conservative, I'd say, and less so socially.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've sort of lost my train of thought. I'm more of like a train of thought type of person, so I get going, and then I have like a stream thought, and then when I'm broken in thought, it kind of gets lost. So if you were to give me a moment to think for just a second, sorry, I know you're on a stream, so I don't want to give you dead.
No, you're good. Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't we open up the phones, and you can always call back.
Sure.
Peace, Jacob.
I'll write some things down, and I'll give you a call back.
Sounds good. Peace.
Awesome. Have a good one for now.
Yeah, man. No, anytime I stream, I just assume that they're sending pizza my way.
Yeah, but I mean, it's also weird that the pizza place is willing to not
to just deliver pizza without paying. And I'm like, bro, I will always pay for that pizza. I don't want to handle money when I'm getting a pizza. Just let me pay for it up front and be done with it. Anyway,
it's like some of the things, the way things are being done in the US, to me seems very weird.
Yeah.
The fact that somebody can send pizza to your place, I don't know, just seems very, very weird.
Yeah, let's see. Honestly, 1stAmender, you need to hold the pizza place accountable. Also, that's ridiculous. By now, they should have figured out a way to fix this. Yeah. So, number one, the pizza place, they're aware, I guess. But they have a system that they just deliver no matter what. And I'm just like, okay, well, then you guys are just going to be wasting a lot of money because, I'm not going to order a pizza unless I pay for it. So anyway, I feel bad for the pizza guys, really. If there's anybody that suffers, it's the pizza guy. Anyway,
the delivery guy is the worst off because he just makes like a trip.
He makes a trip, nothing. No tip, no nothing, and he wastes gas. It just it sucks.
Yeah.
JI says SWAT ? Yeah. So it's moments like that where if it's like a pizza guy or whatever, they're likely not gonna have anybody investigating them. But if you SWAT somebody, you best bet that they are contacting that VPN company that you're hiding behind that VoIP phone. You're probably gonna get caught if you're trying to dox somebody via swatting, but not so much if you're just delivering pizza. But I've told all these pizza guys, hey man, I'm not. Yeah. Anyway, you're on the line with 1stAmender.
What's up, first? It's Joepio.
Hey Joepio, what you want to talk about?
Oh, just like we talked last week, I said I would come back with the receipts for you, just like the last two times.
Okay.
So I don't know how you want to do this, but are you actually going to look it up, or you just want me to read the timestamp?
Sure, I'll look it up. Which one is it?
Okay. Well, just to be clear, because I had to research this to save you time.
Yeah, no, please do.
I have like 20 timestamps over the course of 2 hours. Because
20 timestamps over the course of 2 hours. Okay, let's go over it.
But I would say only maybe 5 or 6 are relevant. But I was trying to figure out why you banned me.
let's do the relevant parts. Yeah, so let's do the relevant parts.
So,
and
let me give you the.
So which live is it?
What?
Which live is it?
Oh, sorry. So I got banned on the April 16th, 2 weeks ago.
So that would be 4/16.
Yeah, and I was banned at 3:51:40.
3:51:40. Okay, let's take a look at it. All right, so we're just
called me a D-bag and said enjoy the ban.
3:51:40. All right, so I'll start at 3:50:34, and then we're just going to listen to it for a second. We'll pull up Chrome for everybody to look at. All right, let's take a look here. Because you guys are fucking douchebags, and oh, hold on, let me speed it up a bit. Playback speed 1.5. Let's see here. Are ganging up on him, and I'm going to take care of the problem.
And that's a fair point, but once again, you didn't read the chat, so you ganged up on me.
I look at the chats occasionally. I don't acknowledge the chats every single time, but I mean, Bobro is not the villain here. You are. You guys are. You guys have made it increasingly antagonistic for people who are otherwise respectful to exist on my platform. And it's only gotten worse. I mean, you guys have chased off all sorts of people. There are so many people that I tell, hey, you should watch my stuff. And they're like, oh, no, I can't watch your stuff. Why can't you watch my stuff? Oh, there's like a lot of really nasty people in your chat. No, because of you, douchebag. You.
What? Okay, how much money?
It's nice talking to you, Joe.
I sent you the only money you got.
I don't care. It's not about money. Enjoy the ban. All right, so I banned you. What? Because you were being a jerk?
So, okay. So this might go quicker if you just, I might give you a couple. Because like I said, I timestamped them to try and save time so you don't have to watch 20 minutes worth of stuff. But
sure.
So that was the call, and that's the moment whenever you banned me. But whenever that happened, the reason for banning me, from your words, was because I bullied Bubro.
Bobro.
So,
no. So here's the thing, right? It's not necessarily Bobro in and of itself. It's like the open antagonism that has happened.
You can't change it now. Like what?
Yeah, you can. Just pay me $20 and you get unbanned.
You banned me for 2 weeks, and then I look up why you banned me, and then you tell me to bring the receipts. I bring the receipts, and now you're going to change the reason?
No, it's a $20 dono, man.
No. Hold on. Give me a couple seconds. I'll make this very easy.
Okay.
Because I was shocked at what I found. This is worse than I thought.
Okay.
So at the 3 hour 51:40, that's where you banned me, right?
Yeah.
So you banned me for bullying Bubro was your reasoning. And so I looked at the chat.
Well, if you listen to what I said, right, it wasn't just Bobro. It was the openly antagonistic atmosphere that y'all have created.
And I'm aware. And if you would let me get to the next two sentences, you would have not needed to say that. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I looked up, what did I say to Bubro? Because whenever I told you, I was like, why did I get banned? Because I was literally at work listening in the background, and I got banned. And I was like, how did I get banned whenever I haven't talked in 20 to 30 minutes? That's what I said to you on the call that day. The next week. Anyway, whenever I looked it up,
you said nothing to Bobro?
I had not said a word to Bobro, whatever the X name is. 1 hour, 19 minutes, and 40 seconds it had been since I had talked to him. The last time I talked to him, you were doing your artwork about the Newsmax, making fun of Republicans watching Newsmax, and me and James and AWOL were all like, what is Newsmax? And we were talking to Bubro about it. That was an hour and 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And you bullied me. And you banned me for bullying.
Yeah.
Made zero sense.
All right. So I basically have to comb through this to find the exact evidence that I saw that I had an issue with.
And then on top of that, just as one easier thing, just to maybe save you time instead of you searching, on April 23rd at 3:23 into your stream, whenever I was on the call with you, your buddy, Bro, says in chat that he agrees with me. that he wasn't bullied, but yet I'm banned. So even the person doesn't believe that they're being bullied, and you're still enforcing a bullying thing on somebody that was silent.
Well, let's take a look at the chats and see if I can pull it up real quick. Okay?
Because I say a lot of mean things. You could have banned me for plenty of reasons. I say provocative things, but I wasn't even talking to Bubro, and you banned me. And that's what I'm. And also, I timestamped it. You banned 7 other people before me in an hour and a half.
I did. Yeah, because I was tired of the open bullying.
Yeah, no,
which is very annoying.
And a lot of them were justified. I didn't say you shouldn't have, but you were on a tear.
Yep.
And then.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. I wasn't even in the chat, and I got banned. That's
also, it's Bobro, not Bu.
That's how they say Bu. B-U-B-A-U.
Bo.
Bo is B-O.
No, B-E-A-U is Bo.
I don't know, I'm thinking of the movie The Heartbreak Kid, and they call him Bu. Yeah. What was it? The Ben Stiller film. But anyway, not whatever he wants to call himself, I can call him it. If he wants
so you're saying that you did not speak with Bobro?
No, you were doing your artwork over the Newsmax things, and I'm saying his name wrong on accident now, just repetitive to the habit. Your mod was making fun of all of us, as you and Tazzy and Daniel were all making fun of us for watching Newsmax, and then we were like, "What's Newsmax? I've never even heard of it. I don't know what service you go. Is it a website? Is it on the cable television? I don't even know. I've never seen a TV shirt or anything, and you guys are just sitting there making fun of Republicans." And I'm just, and so we had a conversation with Bubro, like, "What is this?" And he was not being bullied. And the entire time you're throwing insults, and Bubro's not being bullied, and then you ban people for bullying.
Well, you'll notice that when I did go on that mass banning spree, that the entire tone of my entire channel suddenly calmed down, and now all of a sudden we've got a bunch more people. The decision making that I made was a good one, right? It's literally made it less antagonistic.
I know you've said that. I mean, not that I had your data on your channel, but
the data does show.
You were like, "Hey, I banned people, and it got more views." And I went and looked, and your views, it's been pretty consistent. But
I mean, I can pull it up. It's definitely higher.
If it's your channel, if it's good for you, it's good for you. Do you?
Yeah.
Anyway,
So I don't like the open antagonism, and I'm pretty sure during this moment there was in fact a great deal of open antagonism from you, and so you were one of the people that I banned as a result. I say if you to take it on the chin, send a dono on some alt for $20, put in unbanned.
So now you're trying to extort money out of me.
That's not an extort. There needs to be consequence for your actions.
What? You still can't tell me what I did. You're literally.
I mean, I would have to go through the 3 hours worth of footage to show for sure.
I wasn't talking for an
But
hour.
I can ban whoever I want. It's my channel.
I know, but I wasn't talking, so you're not going to be able to find anything.
I'm sure I would be able to, right? Because you were talking. I was able to see you talking. So you're just
assuming I'm a terrible person.
No, I'm not assuming. You yourself had said that you say antagonistic things, and so here we are, where what was it? Maybe I'm mistaking you with somebody else, but I think you're giving some dismissal to the fact that I was getting doxxed at my house. And I didn't appreciate that.
That was the second ban. That was the second ban. I said, I do not agree with what's happening to you, and you banned me. And then I had to prove it to you. You admitted to it. You unbanned me, and now you're going back saying that you don't remember that.
Yeah, well,
but how would I be unbanned?
Well, what you're going to need to do is I will unban you, provided that you donate 20. Okay?
I mean, not a shot. I mean, not to be.
Okay, fair enough. Then
I'm just
sorry.
You asked for the receipts. I just called to bring you the receipts. There's nothing.
Okay. I mean, I would have to go through the 3 hours worth of footage to see what it is that you said that got me so upset. Obviously, there was something that got me upset.
You want me to tell you?
Yeah.
Okay, I can save you time. Like I said, I went through it, and I
Yeah,
did
what
it
was
at
it?
times speed.
The,
I
for
typed
the
out everything
for
I
the
typed.
what was it? The 4/16/2026.
Yeah. So this is my opinion. I can't prove what upset you or whatever, but by watching the stream, I think what ticked you off is that where's it at? Sorry, I have everything wrote down and I moved it. Where's it at? It's towards the end. Where is it at? Gosh dang it. There it is. Okay. At 3:43:36, I type, I quote you because you said it's been really negative in your chat. And I quote, you say it's been really negative. And I say, lol, have you read your mod? Because he was arguing.
You're being a dick to Bobro.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, that's so ludicrous. I wasn't even talking.
Yeah.
I just said, have you read your mod? I was not in chat.
Anyway, it's $20.
Dude, that's insanity.
Just be respectful.
So AWOL argues with both bro and I'm banned. That's
no, just be
amazing.
respectful.
You fucking faggot.
Well, oh my god. That is crazy. Crazy. Dude, why did you ban him, Amanda? Why did you ban him? He's such a nice guy. Like, always respectful. Why did you ban him? You're such a... You see? That's why the left is so violent. So violent. Did you know that the left is violent, Amanda?
He was
so
there
violent.
to make
Look at
his
you.
case.
Yeah.
And then called me an F-bomb. Excadriller, that is not a light comeback.
Oh my god. Well, I think you should.
I was sitting there thinking, he almost had me convinced that I was being unreasonable.
No, I wasn't. Not
No.
even a second.
No, I was
think you
not
should up
being
the
unreasonable.
price to 40. You have to go to 40, Amanda.
$20.
20 is too
$20.
low. 20
No,
is too
dude,
low.
there's at least some. See, here's the thing: if somebody donates $20, they want to be unbanned, and they know that they're never gonna do it again. Right? That's how it works, right? And so, you know, the $20, I think that is a working class number. And if you genuinely don't want to cause any more trouble in the future, you know, hey, if I mess up, you know, or if I, you know, am directly antagonistic, hey, I'm going to get banned, and it's $20 down the drain. So, all right.
But what if, Amanda, just imagine this scenario, right? Imagine Joepio just sends you $20 and the message, and now please unban me, you F-slur.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Yeah. That's just wild. Anyway, back to it. Awol, that I'm not being hypocritical. He just called me an F-bomb because I wasn't willing to appease him. Like, no, I'm good, dude. Excadriller says, first, not gonna lie, if I get banned, I am broke. If you are being respectful, then there will not be an issue, right? If you're like not being directly antagonistic towards people, it'll be just fine. You're not going to have a problem at all.
By the way, I think Excadriller is actually like a very good like study case, right? Because he's like, ever since that, he kind of changed a bit his tone.
Yeah,
right?
his tone changed a bit. He's like, all right, I got to chill.
Assholeish.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And it's much better for everybody, including him. So
yeah,
I don't know.
Right.
I see it as a win-win.
Yeah, I agree. Anyway, we are taking calls. Phone number is 202-998-5218. We're going through the Forsaken Fortress. It's good stuff.
Do you want to do this 100% also, or?
I'm thinking about it. This is a fun game. This is like one of those games that you could just.
But this is newer, right? Like
yes,
the graphics look like a lot better.
Yes. It's well, it's on the GameCube. Would you believe this game? This game doesn't look like it has aged a day. It looks great. Yeah. All right, here we go.
Really good.
You're on the line with 1stAmender.
Hello, it's me again, Jacob.
All right, hey Jacob.
Sorry, I know I'm not the most exciting caller, I guess.
No, you're good.
What
you want to talk about?
I figured out what I was going to say. What I wanted to talk about was, in the 60s, right, there's the movements. I'm not going to just repeat myself over and over again, but those movements, they weren't just like a sputter that was like, it didn't just like, it didn't end because of nothing. Like there was counter movements to that. Like they're not movements, but counter operation. I mean, COINTELPRO. Do you know about COINTELPRO?
Nope. Yeah,
COINTELPRO was an operation by the FBI to infiltrate different leftist organizations. Not even just leftist organizations. They would. There was an instance in Los Angeles. I'm not sure if this was COINTELPRO or another one, but in Los Angeles, they sent letters to the Black Panthers and then to the KKK or some Nazi type, neo-Nazi. I don't know if it was the KKK, but they sent letters to them pretending to be the other group and was like, hey, come fight me. And they actually did fight each other. They did like a little bit of a war between each other. And these type of things, of course, discouraged movements from uprising, or not uprising, but movements from going further. And I mean, in the third world, there was countless of these operations. Do you know about the book, The Jakarta Method by Vincent Stevens?
Nope. Yeah,
the Jakarta Method was about like in the Cold War, there was hot wars inside of it, Korea, Vietnam, Afghanistan and Russia, or Afghanistan with Russia's support, things like that. There was the hot wars, and then there was the cold aspect was like...
Hold on. Before we go off on all these different tangents, what exactly did you want to talk about?
I wanted to talk about your position on pacifism. I wanted to sort of just challenge it and say that I don't think it's like a reasonable position to hold.
I really enjoy Martin Luther King's approach on this, that it is possible to enact change in a democratic way, and he followed in the footsteps of Mahatma Gandhi. I think it is possible to enact political change in a peaceful way, and I think it is of imperatience to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I don't know if I don't want to see I know that these type of things can get you banned. I guess I don't know the exact.
I mean, it's not hey, that's that'll get me banned. That's
no, I know.
I believe that.
No, I know you believe that. I'm saying I don't want to say my things and get because I'm not going to say I'm not going to espouse that type of thing out loud, anyways. Yeah. But what I'm saying is I don't think that here in this country that the elites would allow any sort of leftist movement to come about. And I don't know what you mean by leftist. What is your definition? I think that would be important to know.
Sorry, just give me a second. Got to ban a user.
Yeah, no problem.
People are insane,
I'm all for
bro.
that. I'm all for banning.
I mean, the guy is just blasting the N-bomb.
Oh, gee Louise.
Yeah, it looks like it's good. We're good. All right, sorry. Go ahead.
I what's your definition of leftist? Because I would say that there's different. There's one.
I mean, I look at it in terms of I'm an American leftist, as in I believe I'm still a capitalist, but I believe in there being strong social safety nets. Bro, that did not just happen just now. Sorry, my game.
No, it's all right. Wind Waker's great. Have fun.
Yeah, no, I just made a giant mistake. Now I got sent all the way back. That was terrible. All right, sorry. Continue.
It's okay. In my I'm American, right? But I would go for more the global term. You have someone on your show. I don't know where he's from. He doesn't sound like he's from here. Sorry to assume that it's not. I'm not trying to make a discriminatory remark or anything, but I would say he would think a leftist is different than what you would think, right? A leftist in Europe is they're anti-capitalist, like they're not for the capitalist system, right?
Exactly. And so I'm a leftist in the American sense. Yeah.
All right. Yep, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. I'm just saying things to feel like it's like an pretty much. But what I'm saying is like, so that's another place I guess we just disagree on. Is like, I don't know how you can like have freedom in this world without economic freedom. Do you know what I mean?
You cannot have freedom in this world without economic freedom. Yeah, I would say so. Sure.
Yeah. So that would go with you believe in universal health care, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So, like, in my perfect world or whatever, I know this is like getting out there or whatever, but in my perfect world, you have a right to a home, you have a right to you have a right to health care, you have a right to education, you have a right to all these things. I think that they should be they should be given to you by the government, not subsidized, given to you. Anyone should be allowed to have access to these things because these are your inalienable human rights. I don't think I think we should go further than John Locke, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I think without I don't think capitalism can bring that to people. I just do not think so. I think in capitalism there needs to be a have-not. There has to be. Do you agree with that?
Yes, but I think that there can be like a kind of like a stasis, I would say, like a level that people can be at and have all their needs, their at least bottom levels of Maslow's hierarchy of needs met.
Yeah. So what would be the point of like calling yourself I mean, like, it sounds like you and I agree on this point that people have they have a right to a home, right? They have a right to all these other things that I would say most capitalists do not agree with. They think that people should have to work very hard. They should have to work 80 hours a week to afford these things. I think we're so far, like, not we, as you and me, but as America, I think we're so far off from people having that economic freedom, to having that will to go live their life like they should be able to. That I don't think that capitalists would allow that, like like the Wall Street bankers or whatnot. I don't think they would want that for people, and they would try to stop that any way means necessary. So I would just like to challenge your worldview on that, I guess, a little bit. But
I mean, to be fair, right? I believe that if you have a net worth of more than $1 billion, you have to give away 100% past $1 billion, like a hard cap.
I mean, what's the difference between $1 billion and 500 million? I mean, no one, like, 99% of people never see $500 million in their entire life.
It's true.
Yeah. So it's like, where's, like, I don't think $1 billion is the breaking point. I mean,
no, I'm saying it would be a good spot, right? Because then there's no reason to hoard that much wealth, right? Knowing that you have to give it to your sons and daughters.
Yeah, I mean, you should, it should be a lot less than that, I guess. I would say. I mean, we can get into that's semantics, I guess, at that point. I mean, I feel like any number at a certain point would be lower.
I see what you're saying. 40s. Like, you believe that the workers own the means of production, so that way people can live a better life. I'm perfectly okay though with there being like ambitious people that say, "Ooh, I'm gonna, I think I can selfishly make a lot of money, and the way that I'm gonna do that is I'm gonna, generate a business and some jobs, and I'm gonna take on some risk." I'm perfectly okay with that. I just think it needs to be done in an ethical way, and I think that there needs to be certain stopgaps that ensure that the workers are properly represented, and I suppose that is probably a difference in, like, I guess, like, what we want to achieve. You have a more utopic view. I guess for myself, I would say mine is more pragmatic. I mean, maybe it's possible that your position is a better position and history will hold that your position is better than my position. But currently, empirically, I can observe that capitalist system with social safety nets tend to do better. With that being said, I'm also curious about the socialist experiment and what will happen if socialism was just left to its own devices and established the workers' ownership of the means of production in an entire country without any, anything trying to stop it, such as the United States. Yeah.
I would point towards Cuba as a success in that. I think Cuba has been largely successful in doing that, despite.
I mean, not really. I mean, I wouldn't call it success because it's just so stopped by the United States that it makes it seem, untenable, because obviously the quality of living in Cuba is pretty horrendous.
Right now,
I know a lot of people, they like to say, well, look at their healthcare, look at their, their education, their literacy rates. And it's like, I mean, I don't know if I can necessarily trust the numbers coming from Cuba. And then, but if you look at just like people that are fleeing Cuba, coming to Florida, they don't talk positively about Cuba. But that's to be fair because of the blockade on Cuba.
Yeah.
And so I would like to see Cuba left alone and see what happens as a result, and just free trade to happen with Cuba.
Well, I would point to, I mean, they give a lot of doctors to Doctors Without Borders. They're some of the top doctors in the world.
Yeah.
That's something they've consistently been able to do for upwards of 40 years now. I mean, they do have a much higher standard of living than under the Batista regime. And so, I mean, of course, I know you don't agree with fascism, right? But so I'm not trying to argue that. What I'm saying is like, they have been majorly successful until recently with the oil blockade. That has definitely hampered their ability to have a good life there. There are people who live in poverty in Cuba too. They have like specific rules that kind of hinder people sometimes. Like they have like different passports for different regions, and you can only work in those regions. And if you don't have a Havana passport, that's a huge problem for people. They can't get work in Havana, the biggest city. But like those things, like you said, if they were left alone, those things probably could be ironed out. There could be more economic centers in Cuba. I think that we're not going to get anywhere as people as we are now. I don't think capitalism is the right system. I know that empirically right now, there hasn't been a super successful socialist project, I guess, as successful as the United States. But I think the United States is just such an immoral. I guess
you're not going to find me defending American foreign policy. That's for sure.
Yeah. I mean,
so we're in agreement there.
America, I think it's abhorrent. I mean, we live on the bones of millions, truly. And not even just to say the Native Americans, but everyone else that we've pillaged for our
we've
own
harmed
success.
a lot of people. I agree.
Yeah, and I think that is the problem with the capitalist system is you need those third world. The problem with third world is it meant something different. I have problems with definitions, but I'll just use the modern one. But I think that it's just like when you exist in a capitalist system, you have to have have-nots, and the have-nots in America are nothing compared to the ones in the third world. And I think that
I mean, my position is if the have-nots have their bottom level of Maslow's hierarchy of needs met, I'm okay with that.
Just the bottom, okay.
Like I would say the bottom two levels, yeah.
Yeah, the bottom two, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm being a bit playful there. I mean, I don't think I can change your mind. I'm glad you listened to me. I think we agree on a lot of things. That's good. And I hope you have a good day.
Appreciate it. You have a good day.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right. On socialism. Let's see.
Slowly, Amanda. We're gonna get there. We'll make you one.
Let's see here. McCool is saying socialism is gay, as if being gay is a bad thing. Wow,
good,
I think
man.
trans ideas are bad ideas, so I can trash talk trans people. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's obviously not, right? Like, like a person's identity. Like, I don't know. I just kind of leave people alone. A trans person existing doesn't impact cisgendered people in any way, shape, or form.
They surely don't affect my life, you know, in any negative way whatsoever.
Let's see. Oh boy.
What do you think, Amanda?
Hey, well,
do you think
no
electoralism
bullying.
is
Not
the only
gonna do
way?
it. Chill, guys. Chill and chat, please. I don't want to have to do anything. I don't want to have to step in, but we are taking calls. Phone number is 202-998-5218. We can have a conversation. It looks like we just made it to Windfall Island, one of the prettiest islands in the game. And also, oh, dude, look at that kid's jive.
Yeah, he was a cool kid.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's a really
Amanda,
pretty game.
I wanted to ask you,
What's up?
what do you think electoralism is the only way?
Hmm?
Or do you think there are moments where we have to get past it?
Yo, so hot take. We gotta stop with this electoral college, and
Oh yeah, no, that's
we also just need to have like if there
And
are
the Senate.
districts that it's represented by like even populations. Like,
But what do you do in the case where it's like you voting doesn't impact anything whatsoever?
yeah, no, the gerrymandering thing just needs to be illegal entirely.
No, it's not even just that.
Like,
but
it's
I
just
mean, look at-
ridiculous, the whole gerrymandering thing. Like, why can't it be one vote for one person? I don't understand. Like, why does it have to be this electoral
is
college
the system.
No, it's stupid.
It's not just the
Stupid, fix
electoral
it.
college, Amanda. It's the way you have districts.
Yeah,
the
it's
fact
stupid.
that you can change the districts.
Yeah, it's just
the
horrible.
way. Yeah, you don't have a parliamentarian system, right?
Yeah.
It's like, and that's why you know, like the previous guy was talking about,
Yeah.
third party. There cannot be a third party in the United States.
Yeah.
It is impossible for
Yeah,
a third
for sure.
party. It will never happen. As much as people want it, if you have a first past the post style of voting, you'll always have two parties, like literally. And you know, and that's why I always found it like very amusing that Americans were criticizing the USSR for having just one party. It's like, not like us, we have two parties. It's like, oh great, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Not one, you have two. Oh my god. And
Yeah.
if you go to like
forget
a
what
lot
I'm
of
supposed to do
European
here.
countries, you have like 6, 7, 8 parties, you know, which are
Yeah.
actually viable, and they can get power, they can get legislation, and they can get things done through a parliament.
But for sure, like, in my opinion, it's like we just need a popular vote. Like, I'm so done with this electoral college stuff, and like with I am astonished that the Voting Rights Act is effectively now has no power whatsoever. It makes me go,
the
okay,
Supreme
well,
Court just
now-
gutted it.
yeah, now there's like an option effectively for states to gerrymander districts off of racial lines. They can now do so to reduce the minority vote.
Oh yeah, but
and
they
the
don't
southern
have to call
states,
it.
the southern
that.
states are
That's the thing.
quick. They are quick to act on this, right? It's exclusively the southern states doing this, so we know it is race-based. It's completely ridiculous, you know. And already I think Ron DeSantis is running head over heels before time of the midterms in order to redesign the districts so that the way there's as little blue districts as possible. It also turns out that the blue districts just happen to be where everybody lives, but that's beside the point. And, you know, I mean...
I don't know if they're going to do it. Do you think they're going to redistrict?
No, they're already doing it.
Florida?
They're already doing it. They're doing it.
I mean, they might be in hot waters, just like in the same way they are in hot waters in Texas, though. Right?
Maybe. Hopefully something happens. But Ron DeSantis has a super majority in the state of Florida, so there's nothing preventing them, right, from doing this.
Oh, I get it.
So I just don't have any, I don't have any faith on it. You know, I think it's going to end up with it being that way, and you know, it's sad, but you know, that's the way that they decided to do it, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, there's not much you can personally do about it. But the reality is that, if they redistrict, and, they are trying to make more Republicans win. But the reality is that, you're not going to have like those +5, +10, like safe Republican districts, right? You're maybe going to have like a +1, +2
I'm gonna read this
Republican. And those are easier to turn than, the +5s.
This town is our turf. The turf of the wild. Famous killer
so
bees.
British.
Don't mess with us. Yeah,
look
buzz,
British?
buzz. Buzz, buzz, motherfuckers. All right, kids. Let's talk to Miss Joy.
I mean, isn't Link also a kid?
Yeah.
Kinda.
Let's see. Welcome to Mrs. Marie's School of Joy. Don't think I've ever seen your face around here before, my young scholar. Are you a new pupil? No. Wait, also, I'm pretty sure that Miss Joy... Wait. Can I open this? Z? Ah, here we go. Z. Okay. You. This. You for this. This doesn't do anything. No, I know you want these. What do you want for the... We need to talk. I know I may look a bit... Hold on, I gotta do the voice. I've been doing voices lately. And I don't know.
Okay.
Makes people happier, I guess, to listen. All right. I know I may look a bit flashy for a teacher, but I assure you I am one. How long has it been since I opened my school here on Windfall Island? 20 years? Ever since then, I've been teaching the children of this island about true joy. But I do have a rather joyless problem. There's this delinquent gang of 4 young boys who never listen to a word I say. All right, here we go. Phone call. Sorry. You're on the line with 1stAmender.
Hello, brother. I have one question for you.
Yeah, what? Can I get your name?
Israel first or America first?
America first.
God bless, brother.
Okay. Can I get your name?
Well, that was fast and pointless.
Not gonna delve further into that, I guess. Okay.
Yeah, well, you're not Israel first, man.
Even though I wait patiently. What, you don't like my voice? Do you hate my voice?
No, it's fine.
Even though I wait patiently for those boys to show up, they never come. It's as if they don't want joy in their hearts. Could you please catch their leader, the little boy Ivan, and talk some sense into him for me? Please, young man, for me? Yes, ma'am. All right, we're taking a phone call. You're on the line with 1stAmender.
Amender, one question.
Can I get your name?
Yeah, just kidding. That was a crazy call by that guy. My name's Tony. I've called in before.
All right, Tony, what would you like to talk about?
Just wanted to float a little idea at you. Not going to be too long or nothing. I just wanted to see what you think.
Yeah.
So, okay, with cars and stuff, I kind of wish that they would go old school with them. I don't like cars getting new school, more electronics within them. How do you feel on that?
I agree, but I also think that we need electric cars, or just no cars at all.
Sure.
Just,
I'm fine with
start
that.
to get rid of cars. Cars suck.
Wait, you think they suck? What?
Yeah, cars suck. Yeah, they kind of suck.
But you like having a car, right? I mean, you got a car.
I mean, like, I have to have a car because of the infrastructure that has been created in the United States that facilitates cars. So it's like a induced demand kind of a thing. Like if you specifically create your city where all the residences are here or in one location and then all of the commercial district is in another location, then people are naturally going to need to drive over there. And this was deliberately designed to induce demand for a car.
No,
in
yeah,
the
and
United States.
maybe not the last time we talked, but one of the calls we sort of talked about it. Then we got on to Netherlands, and yeah, Netherlands is kind of like that. A lot more biking out there because it kind of makes more sense out there.
Yep. Well, I mean, but like, here's the thing, right? Towns can be designed like that in the United States. In fact, when towns are designed that way, people really, really want to live there because it's really nice.
No, I agree. Sometimes it makes sense, and really, it does make sense. Seems like a common sense kind of thing. I agree.
Yeah, mind you, right? Like, I'm not saying like we got to get rid of all cars. I'm saying like, I understand the necessity of like garbage trucks, of like, buses, and I understand the necessity of,
and
of ambulances and all that.
Totally.
Like
Even one of my buddies who lives in the Netherlands.
Yeah. Well,
my bad. But when I brought this up to him, just on how I talked to you about it, because it was a while ago, but I talked to him every now and then. He's a carpenter, so he has to drive with a bunch of stuff. It's kind of a requirement. So yeah, sometimes it really, cars make sense. But yeah, I would like it kind of both ways.
Well, so simply as like the aspect of like getting from point A to point B, and it's like a single person that's just driving from point A to point B. It's like, why do you need a car? Like, why can't we have more infrastructure for like, have you seen how many of these electric bikes and scooters are out there nowadays? There's a lot.
Yeah, I have one.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean,
have you dabbled in that
more
at all?
And more of these, and like right now, like outside, like there's this road. It's like an 8-lane road, this giant road, or maybe a 6-lane road, and it's got the speed limit is 60 miles an hour, and would you believe it? They have the gall to put a bike lane connected to the road by a piece of paint. 60 miles an hour.
Yeah, because bikes can handle that nowadays. I know one guy, he's got a bike. I'm pretty sure it's called a Talaria.
But who is going to go on the bike on a bike lane when the speed limit is 60 miles an hour?
I know a guy, his Talaria goes like 70 or something.
All right, most people don't do that.
Yeah, but it is a hip thing. It's catching on. It kind of seems innovative, the tech's there.
Here's what I think. I think that they got to lower the speed in that area and clean up the bike lane to where it to where people can use it. Buds McCool says Netherlands has terrible traffic. You are wrong. That is 100% false. They introduced
I haven't heard that.
Bike lanes and emphasized the bike, and they have gotten rid of traffic jams. There are no traffic jams in the Netherlands. It doesn't exist.
Hey, can I spin that into a little? I see it as semi-similar, but sort of changing the topic on you. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So as I would like cars to kind of go old school, I don't like them getting all. Even something as simple as the fasten your seatbelt thing beeping at you in all the newer cars more than they used to. I don't like it going new school. I want cars to go old school. I kind of want money to go old school too. I don't like it getting all online with the money. Mm-hmm. I like cash. What do you think on cash and it kind of going away nowadays?
I don't see another way around it.
I mean, do you see an end point though where there would be no more cash?
No. I mean, I think there will be cash for a really long time as long as they keep printing cash.
Yeah, I think our whole life there will be cash.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, some people are quick to argue. No way, it's going to be gone. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Okay. I wanted to get your thought on that, and then
that it's going to be gone.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. And then just lastly,
I mean, it survived this.
Do you have any silver quarters personally?
No, I don't.
Okay, I've taken an interest in defining them. So far, I've found 3.
Cool.
And they're really interesting. Even when you drop them, they just sound like beautiful compared to a normal quarter dropping. So check it out sometime.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
And okay. And then lastly, You are 89, right?
What?
Are you born in 89?
Yeah, I'm 36.
Okay, yeah. So even the fact that I'm kind of looking for these silver quarters and stuff, I'm born in 92. So far I've found 3 quarters that are 92, and I have 3 silver quarters that are 92. So just something I'm into. Figured I'd float it out there. I'm calling into a show. Thank you for doing a show, 1stAmender.
Yeah, cool, man. Are you subscribed?
I am, totally. I've called in a couple times.
Before. I'm sorry.
Yeah, totally good. And even the one guy who called in, kind of right when I tuned in today, I don't tune in all the time, but I just like that you have a show that's good for whenever I catch it. I like the games you play and stuff. And for, even though we don't agree on stuff, I think it's okay conversation. You should just be respectful. But that dude, he's like, yeah, at the 3-hour, 43-minute mark, that means you've been doing a show for near 4 hours. And then he wants you to just dude, it's hard to do a show. That guy doesn't even get it who called in complaining earlier.
Well, he was making an argument why he should be unbanned. And then when I did not capitulate to what he said, he called me an F-bomb, considering that I'm bisexual. So didn't really appreciate that at all. It's pretty nasty to say that. And I don't like to use that word. It's a pretty derogatory word. And so I think I was correct in making my decision. It tells me the kind of person he is. Yeah, and I think it showed a lot
more on him than it did you.
Yeah. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Tony. You have a great day.
Gotcha, 1stAmender. I'll see you around. Peace out, dude.
That was Tony, everybody. Okay.
This thing big in the US, the quarters, money, collecting.
It does exist. Yeah, I don't know if it's super big, but it's, there's there's certain people who are into it. Anyway, back to my voice acting. Dang it! I thought I was going to do some cool voice acting. You're on the line with 1stAmender.
Hey, 1stAmender, that guy's a nice dude, bro. That was a good conversation. He actually hit on a lot of things, bro, that I recently come about on, and I kind of wanted to expand on it, if you don't mind.
How you doing?
Well, I'm doing great, bro. I mean, living life. But I recently came upon your channel again because I haven't been paying attention, bro. You kind of.
I should let you know. I added a rule. A rule. It's a pretty serious rule. You just have to be aware of it. Is I don't allow any bullying on my YouTube anymore. So if people come in and start bullying, you get banned pretty quickly. I'm very quick to ban people now.
You're talking about Bo Bro?
Well, not Bo Bro, just in general. Just don't bully.
Well, that's
people.
The only person I used to pick on. I really respect everybody.
Yeah, you gotta respect. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I respect everybody. I mean, just not really him for his actions, not really for his personality. But you don't need to
bully him. No more bullying.
Yeah, that's all right, whatever. I called to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Because I stumbled upon your channel again because I was scrolling and I saw that short where you got spanked by what was his name, Andrew Wilson, when he used the taxonological case about your conversation about women being or trans women being women, and you I guess you got confused or whatever. And then my daughter, have you heard of the game Tamagotchi Life?
Yeah, Tomodachi Life.
Correct. Recently, we bought that game for them, and they made a character with blue hair, and they called it Mr. Gooberbutt. And for some reason, Mr. Gooberbutt enjoys wearing dresses. And I was like, hey, that sounds like somebody that I know would be interested in that. And that's kind of why I figured I'd call. But really, I want to call you out on some bullshit that you've been saying today, bro. Like you said earlier that there's no traffic in the Netherlands, when if you just simply Google that question, clearly there is traffic in the Netherlands, bro. If you own a vehicle, because of the limited state or road infrastructure that they have, obviously it's going to take a little longer to get to where you need to go if you're taking a vehicle. And then obviously if you're walking by its nature takes longer. So look, I'm not gonna make
well. So here's the
I'm not
thing.
making a subjective claim here. I'm not gonna say that it's not good to walk or it's not good to travel in alternative ways.
So I spent an entire week in Amsterdam. And I was relegated to riding around in my bike. There existed cars, but even during rush hour, where you would see tons, like honestly, you would see this just thousands and thousands of bikes coming in and out. There was never a point where I was like, man, this is really congested. This is too many people. It was like people were able to get from point A to point B really easily because of how small bikes are in comparison to cars. And if you look at like what it was like in the 1970s in Amsterdam, I mean, it was just bumper to bumper traffic, and, you know, they would be stuck for several hours, and these roads are really small. So it was difficult for cars to get through. And so rather than emphasizing the car even more and bulldozing gorgeous houses and towns, they decided to go a different route, which was the bike route. And it was the correct route.
Well, I look, again, I'm not making a subjective claim. I'm just telling you that, like, there is traffic in the Netherlands, bro. I'm not saying
there isn't traffic. I'm saying, like, traffic jams are pretty rare.
Thank you. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to hear.
Okay.
Right? Another thing is that that you said that Charlie Kirk wanted to end the Civil Rights Act and wanted to get rid of the Civil Rights Act.
Yes.
He never said that.
Yes, he did.
Okay. Please prove to me that he said that he advocated for the removal of the Civil Rights Act. Because I looked for it, just because obviously, you know, again, my position back when we had that conversation was that I can't speak for him because people of a certain political ideology decided that he was worth killing, and somebody was convinced that it was a good idea.
I actually talked to somebody on X about this. I wrote about it.
Can you please give me him a quote?
Yeah, I got it right here. Hold on.
It's the very least, but like, I mean,
yeah, just give me
because
a second.
being critical of it does not explicitly mean that you want to get rid of something.
Yeah,
you can critique things, bro. That's fine, right?
Let's see if I can find it. Just
you
give
don't
me a
think
sec.
that okay. I want to let everybody know that he's not going to find it because he's never said it. He's critiqued the Civil Rights Act, and actually mostly titled, I believe it was Title 5 or something like that. But he's never actually advocated for the removal of the Civil Rights Act. And clearly, if he had, like, if I don't listen to Charlie Kirk, but I'm sure, again, right, I would argue that he had a position on it, right? It wasn't, I hate black people, you know? And if it was, I hate black people, trust me, people would know. You would be able to be like, hey, everybody, this is him saying objectively and, like, without it being, like, uninterpretably, like, that he hates black people. You can't prove that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So I'm pulling up, what did Charlie Kirk say about the Civil Rights Act? Let me take a look. Sorry, just give me a sec.
Okay.
He said that we made it a huge mistake when we passed the Civil Rights Act in the 1960s. And he said that it has created a permanent DEI type bureaucracy with the Civil Rights Act.
Right. Is he saying he wants to get rid of the Civil Rights Act?
If you are critical of the Civil Rights Act, that would imply that you want to get rid of the Civil Rights Act.
Okay, so this is very confusing to me, bro, because I just asked you earlier that if you could critique something without you necessarily wanting to get rid of it.
Okay, so you're aware that the Civil Rights Act is effectively that is a cornerstone to ending segregation and discrimination.
Right, that's what its intent was. I understand that.
Huh?
Yeah, I know what the Civil Rights Act is, bro. I'm not ignorant to history.
So what exactly about the Civil Rights Act was a mistake?
Look, here's the problem, right?
Hold on
like,
a sec. So DNB Roblox, that's absolutely unacceptable. I don't like the very blatant transphobia that you're showing there. Enjoy the ban. That is a perma ban. All right, sorry, go ahead. Yeah, so the Civil Rights Act. So what exactly about the Civil Rights Act was a mistake?
Look, bro, at the end of the day, I'm not here to defend a dead man's position, bro. I'm just asking you whether...
No. Right, because you were defending... Stop. You were defending his statements. You say he never said that. And so when I pull up, when he said he says that the Civil Rights Act was a mistake, what about the Civil Rights Act was a mistake in your eyes?
And I just want to make very clear, bro, because I might be confused. Can you tell me what is that I asked you?
What is the Civil Rights Act?
No.
Are you asking what I said? Yeah, you said Charlie Kirk never said anything about getting rid of the Civil Rights Act. That's what you said.
Correct.
Right? And I said that he said that it was a mistake, which means you want to get rid of the Civil Rights Act. That would heavily imply that you want to get rid of that thing.
I mean, not really, you know.
All right, so if I say having this, what if I said getting this car was a mistake? What does that imply?
There's problems with the car.
Do you think that that implies I shouldn't have got that car? Is it safe to imply that?
It can be. Or it could be that you have
I'm pretty sure that anybody that says that in common parlance would know that I probably shouldn't have got that car, right? So it's not a hot take to say that he wanted to get rid of the Civil Rights Act. Okay, I can. It's very easily implied, right? If I say it was a mistake to have this child, would be implying that you should not have had that child.
It can
understand.
No, it can be.
All right. But, well, I need you to operate in logically here, right?
Right.
To me, it's very obvious, and I think you're trying to dodge it. Because obviously his position is completely untenable. Who wants to get rid of the Civil Rights Act?
Okay, first and foremost, right, you haven't proved that he said, I want to get rid of the Civil Rights Act.
No, he just said that the Civil Rights Act was a mistake, which heavily implies that he wanted to get rid of the Civil Rights Act.
I think that, there's many ways to construe an argument against what you're doing right now, Amender. I mean, it's very simple, right? I
think you're applying way more charitability towards this very obvious racist thing that he said, and you're trying to make it seem like it's not as racist as it really is, even though we know he's like that.
I haven't had a position on this. My position is that we won't know because they killed them, right? Somebody killed them at least.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, bro, my position on
he didn't deserve to die in the same way that the leader of the KKK doesn't deserve to die. But at the same time, he was a racist. Saying that the Civil Rights Act is a mistake that is a racist thing to say.
I think David Duke is incomparable to Charlie Kirk, bro, because
why would you want to get rid of the Civil Rights Act?
Look, you have not sufficiently proved.
Yes, I have.
that. No,
yes, I have.
I haven't.
I did.
And second,
I did. You can deny it all you want, but I'm sitting here and I'm showing you're doing that thing where it's I show you a brick wall and then you say that's not a brick wall, that's just some mortar and some bricks and it has been put together in a checkerboard pattern. That's not a brick wall, though.
Now you're being disrespectful, bro. Like,
no, I'm not. No, it's like, dude, when Charlie Kirk says the Civil Rights Act is a mistake, it's very obvious that he's implying to get rid of the Civil Rights Act. That's obvious.
Even if he did, this is neither here nor there, because the point is that we both agree that he shouldn't have died, right?
I agree with you, but also he was a freaking racist.
Okay, look, again, right, whatever, right? Like,
he's just a racist. Maybe, why would I respect this racist piece of trash?
Like, you don't know what was in his heart, bro. Like, you don't know his
I do. I mean, I watched him, and then after I watched several hours of his content, I was like, yeah, this guy's racist.
Wait, but does he not have black people? Like, did he forbid black people and brown people?
Are you literally doing he had a black friend argument right now?
No, I'm saying wait, hold up. Amender, let me ask you a question, bro, because you don't go out.
Extremo, I gotta move on, man. I'm gonna let you give your last point.
You can't do that. Don't run
well,
away,
because
bro.
It's stupid. It's stupid. It's like you're not operating in good faith here.
Bro. Okay, but bro, you are not the one practicing in good faith, because
you're the one not acting in good faith. If it's saying it's a mistake to have the Civil Rights Act, it's obvious that he means to get rid of the Civil Rights Act.
Do you know the context of what he said?
Yes.
And why he answered?
Yeah, he thinks it created a permanent DEI bureaucracy.
What is it that his? Okay. Well,
So which means it ought be left up to the states to whether or not they want to discriminate against people. So getting rid of the Civil Rights Act, it's ridiculous.
Oh, well, I mean, look, bro, this is my position, right? I haven't spoken about my position yet. Personally, bro, I think the government is out to get people that are poor. And it used to be brown people, but now it's kind of everybody.
What?
And it doesn't matter, right?
I don't know what that has to do with Charlie Kirk's statements.
Well, it doesn't anything, right? I'm making my position clear, right? Like, I don't think that the Civil Rights Act was bad. Because I looked up to, Martin Luther King, growing up. And, frankly, I don't see an issue with it. Again, I don't know the
What do you not have an issue with?
The Civil Rights Act. I don't know enough about any of the issues.
You don't know what the Civil Rights Act is?
I said I don't have any issues with the Civil Rights Act.
Yeah, I agree.
1965. I don't have any issues with it. Before, I believe. I don't know.
By the way, did you know that Charlie Kirk had described Martin Luther King Jr. an awful and not a good person?
Why? Why did he say that?
I don't know.
Why would he say that?
He was fighting for the Civil Rights
Kirk
Act.
also said that the passage of the 1964 Civil Rights Act, which ensured the right to vote for African Americans and a protection from them from racial discrimination, was a quote-unquote huge mistake. I have to put two and two together here.
Oh, wait,
he's a racist.
Is that a direct quote?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, that's what he said.
No, hold up, bro. Can you like elaborate on that?
What?
I mean, can you?
I already did.
Like,
we already went over it.
And he said, "I believe that this and this is not good," and that's it. And then he just walked away.
So MLK is known for doing what?
Well, a great many things. I mean, definitely getting killed for the cause.
Could it be the fact that he pioneered the enactment of the Civil Rights Act?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So why is it that like anytime I see somebody where they bring up the bad things that MLK has done, it's almost exclusively racist a-holes who want to control brown people and reestablish a second-class status to black people? Why is it that people who criticize all the bad things that, like, I'm not saying Martin Luther King is a perfect person. I agree with you. He wasn't, right? Like, no person really in reality is, I don't even think Mahatma Gandhi was a perfect person.
Yeah.
But like when people do that, what it effectively is telling me is that that person didn't like what MLK fought for, right? Which was the equality of minorities among white people. and was successful in enacting the Civil Rights Act in a nonviolent way. And that, to Charlie Kirk, was a mistake, that it was a bad thing. And Charlie Kirk decided to call Martin Luther King Jr. an awful and not a good person. He's an absolutely disgusting human being, and I'm not going to pretend just because you guys have a boner for this dude, for the guy who said racist stuff, and then you put him alongside MLK and Jesus because they died via assassination. It's disgusting, dude. It's really gross.
He had a baby, bro. Like, that shit was disgusting.
Yeah, he didn't deserve to die, but at the same time, he's like, I'm sorry, he's not Jesus or MLK. Don't you agree?
I'm not saying he is. I'm just. Look, bro, you're getting very emotional, right?
No, I'm not getting emotional. I'm pointing out the reality of the situation. And when I point out the problem, that's the issue.
It's because here's the thing, bro. Like, I don't know as much about Charlie Kirk as you do, obviously, bro. Right? But
yeah, maybe like, I don't know. Well, if you look him up, you'll probably love him.
Well,
I'm sure you'll adore
right?
him.
Like, the only things that I've been able to for sure confirm about Charlie Kirk is that he's never explicitly said that he has a desire to remove protection.
Well,
or
so
the Civil Rights Act,
as an example here, we've got a picture.
But he has
which shows here, it says all because of words, and it has a picture of Abraham Lincoln, JFK, Martin Luther King, Jesus Christ, and Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, I mean, it's true.
Do you think that is one of these things not like the other?
Yeah, Jesus Christ should not be on that list. His sacrifice was
not any of those other people? You think Charlie Kirk belongs alongside MLK, JFK, and Abraham Lincoln?
Yeah, I mean, look,
he was a podcaster and a racist one at that.
Yeah, but he died for his speech, bro.
All right, good talk, man. Good talk. I am dying for my speech at this point because I'm dying from your brain rot. I will talk to you later, okay, Extremo?
All right, well, you can't prove it, so it's all good.
Appreciate it.
Salam alaikum, bro. Right on.
Definitely did prove it, but okay.
Dying for your speech doesn't make your speech better. If it was shit before, it's shit after.
All right, here we go. You're on the line with 1stAmender.
Hey, how's it going?
Can I get your name?
Yeah, Brandon.
Hey, Brandon. What you want to talk about?
Well, I'm just curious if you ever seen Howard Stern's Big Balls.
Have I ever seen what? All right. Man, that's just dumb.
Another dumb guy being a dumb guy.
Yeah.
And showing everybody he's a dumb guy. They can never keep it for themselves, right? These dumb people. They always have to publicize it and just let everybody else know.
All right, back to my game.
And also, by the way, it's like I was looking at this thing right now, and it says that Charlie Kirk also said that the Civil Rights Act created the beast, and that beast has now turned into an anti-white weapon.
Yeah.
Okay, just so we're like very, very clear where he's standing for. Oh, by the way, she was also like one of the biggest proponents of the Great Replacement theory, like the neo-Nazi theory.
Yeah. Anyway, let's see.
So, not a good guy.
We got to collect.
Yeah, you have to do your voice again.
Those 5 kids. Hold on. We're going to go collect those kids. We got to go find them.
Sounds weird, right?
What,
I have to collect 5 kids?
Yeah, we got to collect the kids in the game. Relax.
Okay, calm down, Jeffrey.
All right, bro. Bro, it's just some stupid ass kids in the game. Look at them. They're circling me, these punks. Yeah!
Dude, they look so fucking British. But it's not like any type of
you got
British.
a problem with us killer bees,
like
huh?
nobility.
Do ya? Don't tell me it's that annoying hag of a teacher again, is it? You came here to give us a talking to because Miss Mary asked you to, right? Tell us not to skip school. Right, bud? Tell us not to be tardy. Right, bud? Well, forget about all that. We're the mighty and invincible gang of 4. The killer bees. Do you think we'd listen
Sounds
to a
like
chump
a 60s
like
rap
you?
gang.
But I'll tell you, yeah, they like got their jackets out, you know, and then they're like, you know.
Yeah, I'm doing caca.
But I'll tell you what, bud. If you want to challenge us to a competition, then we'll think about maybe listening a little bit. What do you say, bud? You want to challenge us? I'll take you.
I like
one.
the bud. It's like so condescending. It's like,
You're
okay,
done.
bud.
You're done. You're done. You're done. Okay, your funeral, bud. Jesus, what's gonna happen?
I don't know. They want to kill
The
you.
rules are simple.
Damn kids.
We're gonna go hide somewhere, and if you find us, we're gonna run. You gotta try to catch us. Easy as that, bud. We won't hide indoors or nothing, and we won't leave this island, so look for us around in the shadows and behind buildings and stuff. If you catch all 4 of us, we lose. You got it, bud? Ready, go! Oh my. Okay. Let's find the kids.
Well, I hope you know where they are.
I don't remember.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I have an idea in my head.
Well, they're certainly somewhere.
All right, let's find the kids.
The bushes.
Seen the bush? No. No. Oh. Young boy, oh brave young boy, you promised to rescue my daughter Maggie. Hurry, you must hurry, you can't dawdle. I'm so very worried about my daughter, I can't even sleep at night. Please, whatever you can do, anything, I beg of you, I plead of you, please, I'm counting on you. Wow, he's really passionate. Anyway, back to finding these kids in hide and seek.
I didn't seek and run.
The hero of time. Oh! Wait, was that? No.
No.
I thought that was one of them.
Almost looked like a kid.
I'm looking. I'm looking.
That is like if you're close to them, are they visible or something? Or
oh, no,
was he up?
Phone call. You're on the line with 1stAmender.
Yo, Mender, it's Flashy.
Hey, Flashy, what's up?
Oh, pretty good. I did think it was funny that you got like so many calls in a row that you couldn't get past that speech bubble with the teacher. That was funny.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna find them kids. We got this.
So I joined in the stream like at the tail end of that really spicy, loud debate with that dude like screaming about the black community or whatever. So that was kind of funny. But I did send you an interesting link in DMs if you want to check that later, because I know you can't on stream right now. But
link?
I sent you the Moynihan report. I don't know if you ever read that or heard of that.
No.
So that it was like a report, basically going over a bunch of statistics, and there's charts all throughout the report that covers like statistics on how the black community is doing. And this was before the Civil Rights Act. At least a lot of the statistics are.
Yeah.
So a lot of the statistics come from between like the 30s, 40s, 50s, and early 60s. So.
Gotcha.
That's where most of it comes from. And yeah, like you were saying in that debate, like they weren't like exactly like prosperous before.
Yeah.
The Civil Rights Act was passed, so it's just ridiculous.
I have no I have no idea where like the right gets the idea that black people were better off pre-Civil Rights Act. I've no idea where they got that from. It's just empirically not the case. And I mean, I've brought this up. You could Google. I mean, like I've told anybody, hey, just Google this because it's just right there. Like anybody can pull this up. It's not like a mystery on this, right? It's pretty.
It's a lie that's pushed by the white Republican community, and it's also accepted by black conservatives and black nationalists.
Yeah, and so what's going to happen is that if the Republicans get what they want, then what it will do is reduce black people and minorities to be now second-class citizens, and empirically just make life a lot worse for them. And it's just another group of people to subjugate. It's pretty awful. And so I have the belief that this doesn't have to go this direction, and hopefully people are smart enough to realize that they're being made a fool.
Yeah, definitely, because like it does make them look really foolish when they pull that shit up. Like to bring that up, like it's one of the most ridiculous and like triggering arguments that I hear, and it's annoying how common it is. That's why like I always refer, anytime that comes up, I always bring up the Moynihan report. Yeah, it's like if you ever have like some free time, whatever, definitely read through that, and you could definitely refer to that if that ever comes up again.
Yeah,
so there's a lot of good information in there.
Yeah.
I was also going to ask you about, I don't know if you're also, this is another thing that really annoys me that I've been seeing recently. It's like contradictory, like pearl clutching from the right wing. I don't know if you need a couple examples of that, but you kind of know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, I'll hear you out. Go for it. Give me an example.
Right. So, like the whole Charlie Kirk thing, like they're the ones that are saying like left wingers are like the violent ones and all this stuff, you know, or that they're the ones that are trying to divide the country and everything. And it's like, dude, like I've been around politics for like my entire life, and I can tell you the entire time, because I was born in '95. The entire time, then back from like the very earliest engagement with politics, it's always been conservative right wingers that have pushed nonsense, conspiratorial, like conspiracy theories that are extremely divisive and accusational on the other side. They've been calling like the other side like demonic democrats and all this other shit.
Yeah,
it's like
very true.
They had the whole Pizzagate scandal, which really resulted in like a guy like coming and pew-pewing up a pizza shop, you know. There's like all kinds of different stuff. Like they've always been like the violent ones. They've always been the ones that have been constantly super divisive.
Yeah. I mean, with it being said, I mean, I think there's also violence that exists on both sides, but I agree with you. It's far more on the right than it is on the left. And though with also that being said, I've noticed like on the left, there appears to be more high profile potential deaths. And so it's situations like that which make people think, well, it's the left that's violent, when in reality it's like you're talking about a few high profile cases as opposed to like individual actions. I mean, let's be honest, right? I'm not the one sending pizzas to right wingers and doxing them, right? Like that was like what I mean, literally every single stream, people have been trying to post my address and sending pizzas my way. You know, like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, definitely. Like, and I don't know if you saw that video, but I watch a lot of police, like, investigation videos and stuff like that.
Me too.
You know?
God, me too. I love that stuff.
Yeah, I always find those, like, super, super interesting. Yeah, I love that stuff.
Dude, I'm like, I always feel like there's something, like, wrong with me. I always feel like there's something wrong with me here, because, like, I love those, like the murder documentary, and it'll just be like, it'll be some of the most insane stuff. It'll be like, yeah, so the father had raped and murdered their daughter who was 12. And I'm like, I'm like eating popcorn. I have no idea why. there's something wrong with me. Where it's like, I'm like, holy crap, this is insane. I need to know more. Like, it's so weird.
Yeah, there's a bunch of crazy shit that's happened. I don't know if you saw it, though, but I sent you one recently. And it was a very recent case, apparently. Well, not even apparently, it's just confirmed. It was after the Charlie Kirk thing. Some guy was, like, threatening to mass pew up, like, just people. And he was specifically targeting women. He was specifically targeting women and leftists.
Jesus.
Yeah. And he got arrested for it, obviously. Like the FBI came.
He got stopped.
And like arrested him. Yeah, he got stopped because like you can't make threats like that, like just straight up saying like you're gonna do that.
Yeah.
And he had like access to guns and stuff. So, and he wasn't even an adult either. So like I'm actually surprised the parents didn't get caught for that. But like getting charges for that.
I think I know which one you're talking about. I think I know exactly which one you're talking about. It was like this white supremacist kid who was like, I'm not even an adult. And he's like, was like 24 living with his mom. And like the mom was like, you can't be saying that stuff. You can't be saying that stuff online. And he's like, Mom, it's just jokes. Mom, I'm just joking.
Yeah, it was that. So there's another case that really ticks me off about this pearl clutching stuff. And it's the case of Graham Plattner, the Senate, well, as of today, actually, the official Democratic person running for Congress in Maine. So that guy, he like apparently accidentally got a tattoo that resembles an N-I-Z-I tattoo, or N-A-Z-I.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I that's the only thing that I ever see right-wingers online like accuse him of and criticize him for. And it's just like, it's just annoying pearl clutching, in my opinion, because I don't know if you saw the Young Republican leaks that have came out like twice now, actually, like 2 different cases of Young Republican group chats leaking. Have you seen those?
Yes. Blasting the N-bomb over and over and just like being super hateful towards women and just people in general. Yeah.
Yeah, and outright saying like they like they actually are fans of the H-Man in Germany.
Oh, that's awful. That's awful. Jesus. And that was the Young Republicans Network. It just tells you like the type of people, and it's like it's horrendous. I hope.
By the way, by young they mean your age, Amender.
JD Vance
They're literally
was
your
defending
age.
the chat. He was like saying like, oh, you know, they're just like young kids, like they're just joking, messing around, stuff, stupid stuff like
ridiculous.
that. Like just straight up defending them.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah, that was just absurd. So I always see it like they're throwing stones from a glass house and they're like doing this useless pearl clutching stuff, and it just really ticks me off.
Yeah.
It's like it's the same way when they do the whole Democrats are the actual like party of the KKK.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. They say
because,
that.
Yeah. Like they say that as if like no people don't know that like the party switched, and then when you point out like proof of like the party switch, they
It
just
says
like
my
reject
live
it.
was flagged for misinformation. Repeated violations could result in your live being discontinued. What?
What?
Hold on, I'm gonna end the live. I'm gonna end the live on TikTok and reopen it. So stupid. What disinformation? So stupid.
Yeah.
Getting silenced because putting out the truth of JD Vance.
Well, keep in mind, TikTok was bought by right wingers.
That's crazy.
In the US.
Yeah, hold on a sec.
That was TikTok, right?
Yeah, it's TikTok. TikTok's weird, dude. TikTok is the weirdest.
TikTok is always trying to silence people.
They do, yeah. Fair enough. Anyway, anyway, I'm gonna open up the phones. I appreciate your call, Flashy.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Have a good day. Pearl clutching of the right. That's what I'm gonna call it.
Well, they're really good at it.
Very
I'm
much
like,
so.
every time somebody does the thing they do, it's
Very
like, oh
much
my
so.
God, how could you do that?
Yeah.
What did you think about the White House Correspondents' Dinner, Amender?
The White House Correspondence? How long ago was
Yeah.
that?
I mean, like 5 days ago?
Yeah.
I don't know. Something like that.
Does he like this? Hold
Did
on.
you see that? Apparently, the guy that was caught, he never fired any shots. So the Secret Service guy that was shot, he was shot by friendly fire.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't believe that it was a hoax. I don't. I think it was real. A lot of people say it's a hoax, though. I don't believe that. I don't have any indication.
It's normal. People don't trust this administration. And the fact that every right-winger like immediately started talking about the ballroom, and it's like, oh, this is why we need the ballroom. Like, really, dude? It's like the White House Correspondents'
As if the ballroom would make
not have taken place in the ballroom
it wouldn't
regardless.
Have. Yeah. Anyway. We are 10 calls. Phone numbers 202-998-5218. AWOL is gone. He was sent away. No, I did not time him out. Let me see. Optimal Venus from the .st. What? Oh boy. I think I know what this is.
What happened?
Yeah, hold on. Let me look. Hold on.
What did they do to AWOL?
I don't know. Is AWOL timed out?
I don't know. I don't think YouTube is timing out people though.
Yeah. Hold on a sec. Let me see if I can find this. Oh. I'm looking. Hold on.
Oh, Lucas.
Ah.
1stAmender.
Huh? What's
Our
on this?
favorite feminist.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Do you want to talk to her?
Yeah, looks like someone just all right, let me take care of that. Optimal Venus, you are being banned. That's a perma ban. Enjoy the perma ban. Yeah. We're gonna just deal with that. Fuck.
But what happened to AWOL though? Did anything happen to him?
I don't know.
He's safe.
Does Pamela want to have a discussion?
I don't know. I just saw her coming in
they're
the
muted.
VC.
I don't know if they want to come in. Incoming the raid. Keep in mind, y'all, this is coming from a website called soyjack.st, which has a known doxing forum where they gladly dox people with pizzas and stuff. Bunch of jokers. Worthless.
Are they gonna do it on Discord or just YouTube?
No, they did it on their little soyjack.st miserable site where they dox people and post addresses and are douchebags. So, I mean, whatever. They can do whatever they want. I mean, what they're doing is illegal. So, their stuff is being logged And yeah, they're yeah. Yeah, just a
Listen, I mean, I'm
doxers.
keeping an eye on Discord. If anybody jumps in, I'm ready.
Armed and dangerous.
All right, so
Armed and dangerous.
Let's see. AWOL says, "LOL, I'm safe, people. I'm about to call in." I wouldn't imagine that we would ban you, AWOL.
Yeah, it sounded strange.
At worst, I think you'd be
Weird.
timed out. At worst. Did you get a sale? There's no time to lose. Okay, wait. I have to go get a sale. I forgot.
Oh, did you find all the kids?
Yes, I found all the kids, and I got a heart piece.
You're on your way to doing it 100%.
Yeah.
Whatever.
On my way. There's apparently a really long one, though, where you have to do a lot of trading. My story is a strange one.
People doing speedruns of this one?
Probably.
Do you know?
Anyway, he says, let's see. How do I do his voice? My story is a strange one. I came across cursed seas from a land far away. A land where the blizzards blow violently, heading for this town called Windfall. But dear me, as I traveled, a terrible storm descended and tore my ship to bits. Yet mysteriously, the only one that escaped without so much a mark on it. From the looks of you, I would say that you're a traveler as well. Oh, yes, indeed. Could you not purchase that from me? It is one and only heirloom from home. The people of this town do not seem the least bit interested in that, despite the fact that it would help them travel the dangerous seas about their own. Please, I beg of you, I wish to open a business here in this town, so I am in desperate need of finances. How does 80 rupees sound? Sure. Yes, thank you very much indeed. I have received precisely 80 rupees for it. I can use these funds to finance my new business. Oh, dear me, what a happy day. Very well, young master, as I promised, please take that. You got the boat sail. All right, we are ready to go. Yes, you have made a good purchase today, my young master. You have saved my life business as well. Treasure it dearly. It is the finest sail in the world. Treat it as such. By the way, you boys over on soyjack.st, maybe consider having a conversation instead of being a bunch of losers online. Just like not be trolls that are literally committing illegal actions. You guys are doxers, and you are getting insta removed. So I've already got pizzas sent to my house, so this is not new. All right, here we go. Phone call. You're on the line with 1stAmender.
Greetings, 1stAmender.
Give me 1 second. Force meme saying bro thinks Kiwi Farms is Soyjack. Nope, it's on soyjack.st. I am not on Kiwi Farms. I figured out your little site. You guys are awful human beings, and go F yourself. Stop wasting everyone's time. All right, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, what's up, man? How are you doing tonight?
Good. What you want to talk about, AWOL?
Wow, so many subjects. But the thing is that I want to change the vibration a little bit because there have been some interesting calls and some bad ones.
Yep.
Eventually, I'm going to complain about the power that your mod has. I'm not going to do it tonight, but eventually.
No, I'm cool with that.
I'm not just.
I think my mod Rainbow is doing a fabulous job.
I'm sure you would think that, but you're not really paying attention to the chat. But that's not what I called for. We can move that to the side. I could talk about the trial of Joe, and I don't even feel like getting into that either. So I thought I'd just give you a better subject.
Mm-hmm.
Earlier, James brought up the SPL scandal.
The what scandal?
the Southern Poverty League scandal?
Yeah, the SPLC. Yeah.
Okay. Had you heard about that before James called in?
The one where what called in?
James called in tonight. He's the one who brought it up.
Yeah.
Okay. Had you heard about that scandal before he called in?
Yes.
A scandal.
Okay. Well, I noticed you looked it up, and then Daniel filled you in on the blanks for it.
No, I did. I did remember it.
Okay, you remembered it. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what is your position on that? I'm just curious. I
think the Trump administration just goes after his enemies, people who argue a particular position against him. He's going to make it seem like that they're the bad guys. I mean, this is the modus of the right. They don't have an actual argument against what is being thrown at them, and the fact that they have placated to a lot of racists, and the SPLC calling it out is perfectly in alignment with what their stated mission is. And I think it is a noble mission.
Okay, wait. Okay, wait. How are they calling it out?
The SPLC?
How are they calling it out?
Oh, legally speaking. They're a huge legal body.
Okay, no, what are they calling out first?
What? Hate in the South.
Oh, that's what they're calling out.
Yeah.
Okay, and that was towards the Trump administration? I'm just curious.
I mean, there's parts of the Trump administration that's been called out by the SPLC, yeah.
Okay, 1stAmender, what are the charges against the organization? Can you tell me that, please?
Oh, I don't know off the top of my head.
I kind of figured you don't, but you're defending the fuck out of it, aren't you?
Yeah, of course, because I like the SPLC. I think they do a great job.
Of course. Wow,
yeah, they do
you know
a really
what?
good
That's
job.
wonderful. No, that's cool, first, because that really leads me to the whole point of why I'm calling you. I realize a chink in your armor. I'm going to tell you about it.
Okay.
And you can deny it, but we'll see if it works. I think that in your mind, when something is labeled good, it's almost impossible for you to see any kind of corruption or bad thing attached to said thing.
Sorry, what?
If you don't know, huh? I'm sorry, what?
Let's see. FYI, everybody that is on the soyjack.st site, I can see your stuff. This is being logged. It is being sent to the FBI. The FBI is already aware of the consistent doxing. What you guys are doing is, in fact, a cybercrime. And I will be releasing everybody, even if you are using a VPN, that is not a guaranteed protection. Because what they can observe is somebody is utilizing the VPN service and see an IP associated through that VPN service. So I would highly recommend to disengage. Anyway, go ahead.
More power to you. Get them. Sit them. But 1stAmender, if you didn't know what the charges against the organization were, why would you just immediately assume it's just the Trump administration going after them? Is that because
they heard what Donald Trump was saying about them?
Well, wait. What did you hear Donald Trump say about them?
What is
Trump administration hold on.
Doing
come on,
about
seriously.
SPLC?
Don't deflect, man. Please answer
I'm
this
not
question.
deflecting. I'm just Googling it. I'm pulling it up.
Okay. All right. But what did you
The
hear
Trump
say
administration is
about them?
taking direct legal action against the Southern Poverty Law Center, alleging fraud on its operations as part of a broader stated effort to target left-leaning organizations. As of April of 2026, the administration's actions include a federal indictment. The Department of Justice indicted the SPLC on 11 counts of wire fraud, false statements, and money laundering conspiracy. There's allegations of illegal funding. The DOJ alleges that between 2014 and 2023, the SPLC secretly funneled more than $3 million of donor funds to extremists, including members of the Ku Klux Klan and other white supremacist groups through paid informant program. Target of hate group monitoring, the indictment and related statements of Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche suggested that the administration views of the SPLC's practice in paying informants to infiltrate hate groups as a deceptive playbook that actually supports groups of the SPLC claims to fight. Ending federal ties on October 2025, the FBI ended its relationship with the SPLC, arguing that monitoring extremist organizations violated their free speech rights. And the SPLC
Okay.
has condemned this investigation as politically motivated and a dangerous weaponization of the Department of Justice to intimidate civil rights organizations.
Okay. So in your mind state, it's impossible that they did anything illegal here.
What?
Do you believe they did something illegal?
No.
Why not?
I believe that if you're paying people to join the KKK so you can find out about the KKK would not be an instance of paying the KKK.
Okay.
Like paying
How
them
about
membership
this?
dues so you can like infiltrate them, I'm okay with that. That doesn't seem like
Okay,
a
you're
crazy
okay with
thing.
that.
And,
I'm cool.
and I
You know
guarantee
what?
you that they're
I agree
doing
with
it
you.
in specifically so they could get they're doing it specifically.
Information?
No, well,
Information?
I'm saying the Trump administration is doing it specifically because the SPLC has called out the Trump administration in the past. Right? They're targeting
Okay.
left-wing organizations as a broader movement to shut down left-wing talking points. Yes.
Okay. I'll tell you what, First Amendment, can you try to defend this point without saying it's just the Trump administration attacking them? I'm just talking about the crime itself for a moment. And I even grant you the hypothetical that I could see them paying an informant to get into the KKK. We both agree on that, right?
What?
What do you mean, what? What the fuck you mean, what the fuck?
Repeat it?
I mean, I'm
We-
sorry, is
okay,
paying an
we both
informant a
agree.
crime?
That you could pay an informant to go into the KKK. We're in agreement there. Right?
Sorry, one more time.
Okay. We both agree that you can pay an informant to infiltrate the KKK.
Yes.
Okay, we both agree on that. Now, if said informant comes to you and says that I need, let's say, $20,000 for a rally,
Okay.
is that good or right?
I mean, I'd say go for it.
Okay, so
Yeah,
if
what a
you
great
pay them
idea. The
money for-
SPLC screws up the KKK's rally. Yeah, sounds awesome. I'm into it.
Okay, see, okay, my God, you're so naive. Listen
How's that
for a second.
naive?
First Amendment. Please, I'll tell you why. Please, just listen for a moment. So, if I come to you and I say that I'm gonna hold a rally and I need some money for it, I use that money so I can pull the races into a rally. Does that make sense?
Well, I'm saying that the SPLC is undermining the KKK. Great idea.
Okay, well, okay, in this hypothetical, now I've used this money and I've gathered these races for a rally. How is that undermining them?
How would it undermine them to infiltrate
Yeah,
their?
how would it undermine them?
Because you're
Except
infiltrating.
The SPLC didn't
you're
do that,
infiltrating
like,
them.
ever.
Okay. Oh my God, you must not watch spy movies or anything like that. So I'm curious, sir. Now I have a gathering of racists and they're having a rally. Aren't we spreading more of our hatred because we've been able to rally together?
I mean, possibly, but also they're
No,
infiltrating
that's not
them.
possibly, sir. That's not
I mean,
a
they're
possibly.
infiltrating them, though. That's the problem. It's like, dude, you have created a movement that is entirely infiltrated by the SPLC. That's a great idea. Sounds like a great moment.
That's a great idea.
You can get a lot of people
Okay, so
arrested
First
that way.
Amendment. Okay, so First Amendment. Wait, that's a good point. So they infiltrated all these groups, right? Why did they wind up arresting them?
Huh?
What? Huh? Why didn't they wind up arresting them if they infiltrated them?
The SPLC doesn't arrest people. They send all the information to the
Were
FBI
you
and the police.
stunlocked?
No, I'm just looking at the people trying to dox me.
Oh, sorry about that.
They're saying they wanna they're trying to send horny people to my house, hitting up random people on Facebook. Like, all right, dude, go get a life, guys. Seriously, just stop. Like, calm the hell down. Like, bro, just stop. Just please, just do me a favor and like, like calm down. Like, it's just a talk show. Y'all guys have no life. I just got hit. Dang. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead, AWOL. My apologies. I'm distracted by this bunch of doxers.
No, I get you. I actually agree with you. I don't understand the purpose of it.
Yeah.
So anyway, First Amendment, my point is that I think that, like I said, when something is good to you, you have trouble finding any kind of fault in it. If you go to the civil rights thing that you were talking about, me and you had debated this once before, and you kept saying about Charlie Kirk wanting to end the Civil Rights Act, and it was implied instead of actually said.
I mean, it's kind of like really heavily implied, right? Like if you say something was a mistake, what does that mean?
First Amender, I made a mistake by having my children when I didn't have money in the bank. Does that mean that I want to cancel out my children?
I mean, it means you probably didn't want those children while you didn't have money.
Yes, but then my situation changed, so everything worked itself out.
Yeah, okay, but Charlie Kirk never said, you know, oh, I didn't like the Civil Rights Act because of the DI, but it's better now. Like, do you see the difference?
Well, actually, you don't. Come on, Chris. I mean, don't blatantly lie. The honest truth is, you only watched enough so that you could. Matter of fact, let's just get this out of the way.
Yeah.
Although you're mad at him about saying the thing about the Civil Rights Act, he was actually targeting that towards trans individuals who are getting benefits under the Civil Rights Act. And before you ask me, no, I cannot tell you.
By the way, the soyjacket.st is sending on their little doxing thread. They're sending pictures of what appears to be who's that? Nick Avocado's butthole to me over and over.
Just on YouTube.
They're sending that's not on YouTube. I'm not going to put that on YouTube, but they're sending me that over and over. You guys got to chill out, man. Like seriously, like it's just a call-in show. Like if you guys like Charlie Kirk, you should love what I'm doing, considering I'm doing the same exact thing Charlie Kirk has done, which is to discuss ideas and have discussions and arguments. You guys are the ones that are actively trying to shut me down. You guys are just as bad as the guy that wanted to harm Charlie Kirk. Which 0122 $4.99 USD saying I'm going to dox First Amender. 20-inch biceps, 175 pounds, 8% body fat. What are my biceps? I don't even know what my biceps. What am I? Let me do. I don't think they're big. Wow, I don't know. I don't think they're big. I swear, hey guys, just because I'm in support of trans people doesn't mean I deserve to get my house doxxed. Like Jesus. All right, hold on. Let me do a quick measurement. We'll do a measurement for that just because of that dono. Hold on a sec.
Dude, Amender, stop giving them attention. That's
blame
what
you
they're
for this,
asking
witch.
for.
They like the attention.
Just ignore them. Why are you're just giving them the thing they want? It's like you're going up to a high school
It's
bully
funny.
and you're just giving them attention for it.
It's kind of funny,
dude,
though.
If you want it to stop,
It's funny.
just ignore them and they'll stop. They
Bro, my biceps are barely anything. They're 14 inches. They're only 14 inches. He gave me 6 extra inches. Dang. Dang it.
Aren't you happy about it though, Amanda?
Oh, they're asking me questions now in the soyjack.st. They're saying, are you gay? Yeah. I mean, I'm bisexual. If that probably counts, I guess. They don't care about Charlie Kirk. Let me see here. First Amender, could you please? I don't know what Cobson is. I'm sorry. I don't know what that is. On the side. This picture is hilarious. I gotta.
Yeah. Snap out of it. Out of it.
Hold on. I just want to share this because this picture, it's okay. It's okay on the. I want to share it. Hold on, real quick. This one is actually not NSFW, so I could share this. It says on the Soyjack thread, they're posting pictures of Nick Okada. It looks like a parody picture of me. That's so funny.
And it's not AI, Amanda. You should appreciate
It's pretty good. Hey, it's not bad. It's funny.
I mean, it doesn't look like
I'm
AI,
gonna take
but
your
who
word
knows?
for that since I
Maybe it
can't
is.
see it.
It's hilarious. They posted in this thread, we gooed the first time. Bruh. You guys don't gotta dox. Listen, I'm not a bad guy. I swear. Just throw me a bone. Don't dox me. Be nice. Be nice. Be cool. You know? I found your little website. It's pretty funny. Okay? Alright, anyway. That Rainbow Ash says, that is wild for real. Okay, so now they're asking me which of these jacks is my favorite. Dude, now the doxers are just asking me advice. All right. Which one of these is my favorite? Top left. Top left is the funniest one there. Top left. There you go. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to hang up AWOL. We're going to have to address this doxing thread.
You're insane.
It was good talking to you, buddy.
Cooked. That's why you're running, because you were getting murdered this
No, I wasn't. Come on. We'll talk more. Relax. I just thought it's funny. That's all. Okay. Appreciate it. I do. I really appreciate it. All right. Hold on. Hold on. Give me this fucking part. All right. Hang tight, AWOL. Okay. Hang tight. See, I have to be very careful with the pic, because the pictures are like
safe.
yeah, the pictures are wild, bro. Yeah, dude, you guys are way too wild. You guys are way too wild. They're like posting my name and shit. I don't even care, bro. All right, here we go. I've told people here about you, and all of us Rito are very concerned. I'm certain that Chieftain will befriend you and lend you aid of our area. All right, AWOL, call back, call back. I'll try not to pay attention to the doxers. All right, hold on. Now, don't say my address. Hopefully, you're not going to say my address. Otherwise, I'm going to hang up and I'm going to block you instant. You're on the line with 1stAmender. You're on the line with 1stAmender. Hello? All right, we got nothing. Darn. We're all Europeans. We're doing this to save Europe. Unfortunately not, bro. Y'all aren't saving Europe. And also I'm in America, bro. I'm in the United States. Jonathan Sack, like, bro, you guys gotta chill. You guys gotta chill. It ain't that bad. It really isn't. Seriously, all I'm doing is arguing for basic inalienable rights. That's it, right? Just so you're aware, right? Like if the trans people got their way, you would still be able to live a tradcon life if you wanted, right? A trans person existing doesn't. Anyway, here we go. You're on the line with 1stAmender. All right. Come on. All right. Block that one.
We're so good at this, man.
Yeah,
Holy
it's
moly.
constant. It's constant.
Yeah.
Urrma says you shouldn't be giving your actual doxers air at all. No, I'm not. Trust me, I'm not. I am not. You know, but I will reward positive behavior as opposed to. It says that they're all Croatian radicals. What?
They're not.
That's what they're saying.
No, Croatian radicals have better things to do than that shit, man.
At least we have the
fuck are
pleasure
they
of
saying?
knowing First's real name. Great. I mean, listen, they've already got my address. They've already got my name. Like, whatever, dude. Like, what now? You show up to my house, you're getting arrested. Like, I'm sorry. It's just not going to... Like, whatever, bro. Anyway, it's settled then. I'll fly ahead and let everybody know you're coming. All right, hold on. Here we go. Let's see. You're on the line with 1stAmender.
You're insane, man.
What's wrong?
Because, like, you want to go talk to the doxers and whatnot.
No, I didn't want
So
to
what are
talk
you
to the
doing?
doxers, right? I'm just pointing out, listen, I'm aware of their website and, you know, just I'm trying to release a bit of an olive branch. You know?
No. Okay, here's what's so fucking crazy about you, First Amender.
What?
Okay, I'm trying to be honest with you here. The people who are actually in your chat, some of them who are actually members, disagree with you and shit like that, and you're timing us out. And then you have people who are literally fucking doxing you, and you're like, here's an olive branch.
Yeah, I'm trying to help them. Right? They're in a sad place in the world.
They're scum. That's why you shouldn't argue with them.
I'm not arguing with them. You saw me. You saw, dude. I was hiding multiple people. I just as soon as I hung up, I was hiding multiple people, right? Because I'm not going to tolerate the doxing, right? Obviously,
I get that. But
at the same time, it's like there's no amount of, they're going to just keep coming. They're going to keep on coming with their BS, and I'm going to say, hey, listen, okay, well, listen, like at the end of the day, like I remember when I was young and on 4chan and, I thought I was that edgy Lord script kiddie, like what they're doing, I get it.
Well, first, either way, you're still opening the door by highlighting their website and shit for the people who do hate you. Go look at it. So, I'm just saying, why give them the time in the first place? You know what? No, fuck all that. That's not important. I was cooking you in that debate, and we're going right back to that. So you have infiltrated all of these KKK members' sites. Why weren't those people arrested?
All those KKK people at the sites?
Okay, we were talking about infiltrating the KKK, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And under that hypothetical, I have gathered a rally of KKK members.
Yeah.
You said that that's good. They're infiltrating them. So where does it go from there with the infiltration part?
I would imagine if you wanted to stop the KKK, you would need to join their membership so you know what to do to stop them, right? Or ruin their plans.
Okay. God, you really are stunlocked on this. You have never thought past like just A and B here. So again, we have a rally, and you've given me the money to have said rally. So now I can spread my hate message even further. Where is the part where it's benefiting us? How are we stopping the KKK that way?
By counterinsurgency? Like, I don't see the...
How first? I
don't know exactly how. I mean, I would have to... Like, honestly, if I wanted to stop, I would act like that I'm part of that group of people. And then when they try to do something, I would actively make steps to ruin their plans.
Okay, so did they
in secret,
do that first, Amanda? Did they do that?
I don't know. Probably.
Oh, you don't know? Okay. Well, did they arrest anybody with their inside information?
What?
Yeah, they did.
Did they arrest anyone with their inside information?
I don't know. Probably.
Probably.
That's
okay,
the SPLC. Of course they do that. They do that all the time.
Yeah, okay, sure. Let me give you one more, just out of curiosity. Let's say that I gave a leader of a local Klan chapter $1 million over a 3-year period.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that is money well spent for infiltration?
I don't know. I would have to go over specifically what they did, but I can't imagine that
Gotta find some data about it.
What?
Gotta look up a report. Use your logical mind. If you're saying you can infiltrate the Klan and bring them down from within, why did that happen with the money?
I don't know. I would have to look at specifically what they did, and I don't think you know either.
Well, see, here's the funny thing. You're the one who's vehemently defending it, but you're learning pieces of it as we go along, correct?
I have no reason to believe that the KKK is like that the SPLC is actively helping the KKK. In fact, if they're spending any money on the KKK, it was likely entirely to screw up whatever plans that they have planned.
Okay, and you base this on two things. You base this that Trump hates them, or his administration hates them, and they're basically a good organization, correct? That's what you're basing all this on, right?
What I'm basing it on?
Oh, I'm just stunned.
I'm basing it on the SPLC, dude.
on their reputation of being
yeah,
good.
the reputation
correct?
of the SPLC is that they go against hate groups.
Okay. You know what's funny about people like you first? This might get a little personal, but not in a really bad way. Matter of fact, I'm going to give you a caveat that you'll love this. Do you believe that Republicans use racist and hateful people for their own means?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I believe that Democrats use sensitive, empathy-filled people as human shields against scrutiny. I believe that if you hide anything corrupt under something that's supposedly good, it gets lost in the weeds of racism.
So you think the
I would
SPLC
say-
is secretly supporting the KKK?
Well, yes, I definitely believe that.
You're fucking crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Well, why is it crazy, sir? Wait. Let me ask you a question.
I have no reason to believe that the SPLC has been actively against the KKK forever.
So there's not things that change within companies? There's not corruption?
I have
Because it's a
no
good cause,
indication
there's no
that the
corruption?
KKK is that the SPLC is helping the KKK.
Answer my question, please. In a good organization, can there be corruption?
Sure.
Okay. Now, if someone could prove, well, wait, you know what, first, let's just squash all of that supposed shit, because I was saving the best part for last. The actual charges against them aren't really for paying their informants. It's because they set up multiple shell companies and broke multiple federal laws in banking to do those payments. That's what they're really levying against them. Do you know that, or did you know that?
So, I decided to pull up the SPLC's site on the KKK. Would you like to hear what they say about the KKK?
Well, wait, before you start that, no, not really, because I don't give a shit what they say about the KKK. We're talking about what their organization has been accused of, not what public statement
Yeah, and
they
I think
put
that
out.
it's being used as a witch hunt against the SPLC because the SPLC
Yes,
has pushed
because
against
they're
the
a good
Trump
organization, so
administration,
they can't be
and the
corrupt.
Trump
You
administration
are
is
sheep.
going after anybody
You're
that
sheep.
goes against them. Yeah, makes sense.
Your sheepdog. First Amender, okay, I'll give you another example, and I dare you to refute this one. You remember when you were very upset about people talking about the Somali fraud?
Somali fraud? Yeah.
Yes. And the thing you were upset about was the racial context of, linking it to Somalis.
Mm-hmm.
But you really haven't brought up anything about the millions of dollars that disappeared, even if you take race out of it, because they
I've
use
already
people
addressed
like you to
this.
get outraged about race. But no,
I've already addressed
the thing
this.
is that, yeah, you have, like maybe once or twice. But let's be honest, is it something you bring up a lot?
No.
You talk about the racism more than you did the fraud, right?
I mean, if you have instances of fraud, fair enough, put people in jail. Investigate the fraud, find the people who are guilty, and put them in jail.
I question your outrage, First Amender, because
I mean, it
you
just seems like
believe
a pretty
social-
cut and dry
wait, stop for a
situation. If
minute.
you have a problem with it, with funding that's going into the incorrect spot, then great, fabulous. You found an instance of fraud. But the problem is that you had like a YouTuber do his own quote unquote investigation, and we don't actually even know like whether or not these quote unquote learning centers, if it's certain that there were no kids there, but you don't know if it's an administrative building. You don't know any of that.
You
don't know.
floundering.
What it requires is an
You are
actual
floundering,
investigation. No, I'm not floundering. I'm
first-
pointing out what it
okay,
is.
First
I'm
Amender.
pointing out the
Wait,
problem.
Wait, stop for a second. I understand now you're doing the company line thing, but here's what's so crazy. There have been a lot of reports being released over the last couple of days because they've been shutting down a lot of these daycares. They've been shutting down a lot of these hospices that were called up in the fraud thing. And there are very few complaints from people that their kids aren't being taken care of. And every day they're coming up with more of them that are actually fraudulent. So you're giving the company line that, but it doesn't mean this, doesn't mean that, but they're literally finding it out as we go along right now. And wait, by the way, I think it's interesting that you attacked the kid who brought it all to the light. I don't give a shit what you think about the kid. He uncovered $1 billion worth of fraud. Why would you attack
He
him?
didn't uncover shit. Oh my god, dude! It's like AWOL is just like doing like stupid night to night. God damn it.
Is this thing on?
No, it's on. I was listening to what Daniel had to say. He didn't like what you had to
go
say.
ahead. Oh, well, you want to read
Yeah,
that?
he's
What
just
did
like
Daniel say?
spewing nonsense and just misinformation, like constantly. Like Nick Shirley did not uncover shit. Like literally, he didn't do anything. What he did is just put people at risk by doxing them the way these guys are doing it to you.
Anyway, did you have anything else for me, AWOL?
Well, not really, but you didn't address my point. Why are you attacking the kid instead of the fraud on that situation?
Because he's not an investigator. There's
But
no proof of actual fraud unless if you do an investigation for fraud.
Saying? 1stAmender.
Fraud is illegal. That's a legal thing. That needs to be investigated by actual investigators, not some random YouTuber going up to some random building and see that the sign says Leering Center. Hell, maybe there is instance of fraud. Great, investigate it, find out, confirm.
Maybe.
And the Walls administration did do that.
Wait, stop. Are you going to go on the air and say that you don't believe in the Minnesota fraud? Are you going to say out loud right now on the air?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that
so
at
if
all.
you accepted that, wait, stop, please, let me finish. You said I could close, let me close. If you accepted that fraud happened in Minnesota, and you're angry that someone who isn't, by your means, a real reporter, can bring that to the light and save us millions of dollars.
Nick Shirley did
How is
not
that a
bring
bad thing
that
in
to
your
the light.
worldview?
All right. It was good talking to you, AWOL.
Wow, you're punking out, man. Later.
Peace. We're taking calls for numbers 202-998-5218. Call in. You want to have a conversation? We can do so.
So like AWOL did zero investigation because even a cursory investigation of the fucking Nick Shirley situation, he would have seen that a lot of the fraud that was happening in Minnesota was already being investigated by the Minnesota
That is true.
government. And it's like he just went in and just did a PR thing. He did not uncover any crime. Like any crime that was happening was already under investigation. Like some of the places he was at, they were literally closed because of the investigations. You know, like the Leering Center or something.
Yeah.
That one was literally closed like way before he got there by the investigation, right? And yes, people were put in jail for doing crimes, as it happens everywhere.
But listen, I'm willing to acknowledge that maybe there is instances of fraud. Great, fabulous. Do an investigation, confirm it. Yeah, Chodist, you're a little too spicy for this. You're on the line with 1stAmender.
No.
Troll?
Yeah, another troll.
Oh my goodness, they just subscribed. Wow. We've got Nutsure7 who just subscribed. Thank you for the subscribe. I really appreciate you so much. Subscribe. Wow. I'm going to block this user because it was just kind of weird. You get one chance. The horny man army will come. All right. You got to chill, bro. You got to chill. Like, seriously, we're just having conversations. It's just conversations. Irma says Amender seems distracted. Yeah, by this doxing crew. Sorry, my apologies.
It's fine, man.
Yep.
Although, there is a question to be asked here, Amender. What would you prefer more? An army of horny men or an army of horny women? Or maybe even like a third option of an army of mixed horny people.
I don't know, bro.
I'm pretty sure you're asking that to the person who has a boyfriend, so...
All right, back to it. Let's play some.
Hey, I have a wife. I could answer that question. As long as she doesn't hear me.
Just come inside.
weird.
1stAmender. Okay. Is it gonna? Why can I not press? Come on.
This
Why
guy
isn't it letting me?
looks very threatening.
It's not letting me press. Hold on. It's my controller.
He's telling you to come inside?
Come
Dude,
inside,
never come
1stAmender.
inside. Don't come inside.
Don't come inside. Do not come. Do not come. Why isn't it letting me click? Something wrong with my... You're on the line with 1stAmender.
What's your favorite scary movie?
My favorite scary movie? Is this Irma?
No, it would never be Irma asking a stupid question like, what's your favorite scary movie?
Hi,
I'd
Irma.
ask
How you
something
doing?
like, why are you giving the doctors air? But go on,
I'm
what's your favorite
sorry.
scary movie?
Yeah, I know. You're probably right. I'm sorry.
I want my answer.
My favorite scary movie. I would say my favorite scary movie is why isn't my controller working? Bro, my controller's not working.
Oh,
I
so
need my
this is
controller
your
working.
horror movie. Got it.
Yeah, this
Got
is
it.
my
You're in
horror
it right now.
What the hell?
This is the scary movie. Getting dogs,
Dude,
your
it's
controller's not working.
Dude, I need... Wait, I'm going to have to save the state, I think. Yeah, so we're just going to save state to file, I guess. Ah, jeez. Sorry, just give me... Save state 1. Okay. All right, we're just going to close out of it.
But did the controller just break like that?
No, it just... it turned off and... Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's just
Because
saving
it's not
power.
a printer.
Yeah, it's just saving power. Let me get it back up. Where is it? But you're right. I probably shouldn't be giving them any attention. That's you're correct. I'm wrong. You're right.
You're good. What's your favorite scary movie?
You're gonna laugh at me for this.
I laugh
but-
at you every day.
Okay. But my favorite scary movie, I would have to say, is the Blair Witch Project. I think that's the best one.
Okay.
Speaking of which, the team that made the Blair Witch Project, the original, is getting together to make a new movie.
Huh? I don't know if you heard that.
You
but my
haven't
husband
seen
shared
Rosemary's
exciting
Baby.
news that the team that made that movie is getting together to make a new movie. Woo!
All right, hold on. I'm working on my... Hold on, give me a second. I got to get my dolphin back up and running. Sorry.
Your dolphin? What?
Yeah, the dolphin game player. All right. All right, here we go. Back to it. Yeah, for sure. I'm going to say it was the... And I'll tell you why, okay? Like Blair Witch Project was... it was like crazy good. Like at the time. And like it basically does everything that a horror movie should do. Like when you think about it, there's a lot of games where, I'm sorry, a lot of movies where like, it's just not, it shows the bad guy like right away. And that doesn't happen, you know?
Oh, no.
Yeah. And so like, in my opinion, I prefer it when, that there's like more suspense into it and it didn't require like a lot of money or a lot of funding to like make that movie. It just was kind of like this phenomenon and it just took people by storm with like the found footage kind of a thing. And I thought it was really good. Yeah.
Oh, it had an amazing marketing scheme.
It
totally.
did. It did.
Kids will never understand how that
it was a phenomenon.
pulled it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, enjoy your game.
Appreciate
and
you.
And I will talk to you tomorrow.
See ya.
Bye.
Irma.
Can I tell you my favorite scary movie, Amanda? It's a rather new one. That came out, I think this year, actually. It's called Melania. Have you seen it?
No.
It was a
Pretty
dude
scary.
I saw it in theaters. It was terrifying.
It actually features multiple pedophiles
Oh!
in it. Super
Dude,
scary.
I heard the movie theaters were packed.
Yeah. On the outside, though. On the outside.
It was packed on the outside. Let me tell you.
I remember, like in Great Britain on opening night, I think there were like 6 tickets sold in the entirety of the UK. Which is crazy.
Wait, you're joking. You're joking.
No, just look it up.
You're joking.
They were like literally just like empty theaters with like some of them had 1 person, maybe 2. Right? Just like nothing, like the wind blowing.
Give me a sec.
You know what my favorite scary movie is? It starts a bit like this.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know if it came that clearly through the mic.
It did, but I don't know what that is. So the funny thing is, do you remember when the right wing, like morons, kept like talking about the Little Mermaid?
Hello?
Because they made like the mermaid black, and apparently that's not okay because mermaids are all white for some reason.
Yeah, canonically.
Like historically, that's what we know, right? It's like it's only white mermaids.
Definitely.
It's like all the mermaids in Romania, for example, they're all white. It's,
give me a quick second.
It's crazy.
Hello?
And that movie is like 7.2 on IMDb. Okay. And this one, Melania, is like 1.5 or something like that.
God,
it's just crazy.
We should do a watch party.
Dude, it's like I always like enjoyed like these right-wing grifters, like Ben Shapiro and the late Charlie Kirk, always getting so upset of like oh, another black actress like playing the role of what was traditionally like a white actress, and it's all in Disney movies, right? It's like, dude, I never watch Disney movies because they're not for me. They're for kids. And if the kids like them, it's all that matters. It's like, I don't matter when it comes to these movies. It's just the kids. They're the audience, not you. Like Ben Shapiro. Just go make your wife drier than she is already.
Give me a second, I think. Where is it?
What happened to Amender, though?
Well, he died.
Dude, this doxing is
Still miss him to this day.
So weird. I hope they stop it. Oh, Urrma. How are you, Urrma?
I'm good.
Did you hear my favorite scary movie?
I did. I did not actually. Like, what was your favorite scary movie?
Oh, it's a recent one. It came out this year, and it features like really scary scenes. It's called Melania. I don't know if you saw it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No,
it features at least 2 pedophiles, and also a lot of people don't know it's also directed by a pedophile. So there's that.
That is terrifying. I'm good. I think I'm gonna miss that one. I don't want them to get my money.
No, but like on a serious note, I have like 2, which I think they're there. I don't know exactly like which one. Like Misery. Have you seen Misery?
Oh yeah, Stephen King's Misery. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Kathy Bates and
Dude,
okay, I'm not gonna remember
good.
the other guy's name. Sorry.
It's good. And I would have said, because I brought it up, like Rosemary's Baby.
I met the stars.
But Rosemary's
of Misery.
Baby is like Roman Polanski, and fuck that guy. You know what I mean? So
I've never seen that one. I've not seen Rosemary's Baby.
yeah, it's with Mia Farrow. Pretty good movie.
My favorite
Really
scary movie is 13 Ghosts.
I haven't seen it.
It's got Matthew Lillard, a couple. Catherine Zeta-Jones, I want to say, is in that. Or is that the other one I'm thinking of?
No, it's the other one.
I don't know. I know Matthew Lillard's in it, though. That one I'm absolutely
I remember seeing Birds, like Hitchcock's Birds. And dude, that was pretty terrifying because I was a kid, I was like pretty young when I saw it. And it was pretty terrifying,
The movie that terrified me the most as a kid was Insane Clowns from Outer Space.
Yeah, okay, the name just sounds.
That movie was terrifying.
I mean, okay.
I feel like every movie's terrifying when you're a kid.
Clowns from
That's the one
outer
with the weird
space.
cotton candy.
Yeah, and they wrap you in like a sugar cocoon, like
All right, y'all.
Show the trailer. Go.
Hey,
Boy,
Bender.
it's 9:30. It's already like what? Time to end, I guess.
Bedtime.
Let me save my game, and then we're gonna move on.
Oh, is it with Joe Pesci? No, that's not Joe Pesci. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. That is great.
Killer Clowns from Outer Space, yes.
Yeah.
Killer Clowns.
Okay,
It's
I've never
intense.
heard about this one.
It sounds like
Watch it.
pulpy fucking
If you like
movie.
scary, stupid movies,
It's
very cute.
Early 90s king.
Yeah, I
I
mean, it looks
haven't-
like.
I won't lie, I
something from the
haven't
80s.
watched it since I was a kid because that's how much it terrifies me.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. I mean, it's like when you're a kid, like things are a bit different. I'm not really into horror movies anymore. They don't really scare me anymore because reality is like a lot scarier and real.
Reality is a lot scarier.
That's true.
Yeah.
If I live under 2 Donald Trump terms, I can probably watch that movie again. This is a good point.
Yeah, it's like Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Dude, we have Donald Trump. It's like, you got nothing on us. It's like,
That
I
guy's
can
a
do
killer
this.
clown
Actually,
from
I'll be
Earth.
inviting the clowns. Come on.
yeah. It's like we have only one killer clown and it just beats all the
Bad
others
enough.
from outer space.
It's an indigenous killer clown.
Best killer clown ever.
They went up to me. They said, "The best killer clown there ever was."
No clowns are better than I am.
And now and they're trying to include the space clowns, and it's DEI.
Yeah, we should have like the like the Voting Rights Act for killer clowns from outer space.
Yeah, I think they're really underrepresented minority. You know.
Yeah, Charlie Kirk would have been so for it. Anything to dilute black and brown
Save
people's
my game.
voting.
I appreciate you guys, by the way. We're going to be having more conversations in the future. I really hope that the doxing does end one day, but looks like today was not that stream, so
Well, when you
hopefully
keep on giving them attention, I don't know.
that's true. I gotta not give them attention. You're
Just
right.
literally, don't even say a word about them. Ignore them. That's the advice I'll give.
Boxers.
Yeah, fair enough.
Ignore, log, and send it to police.
Fair
and
enough.
That's it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to be
I think
sending
you
this to the
threatening
police.
them
Oh my
is
goodness,
making
they
them laugh
just
more.
subscribed. Wow.
I don't know.
I saw that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be submitting all the thread over to these people. So yeah. All right. Thank y'all.